bit, mate.
Before I got my glasses and contact lenses, I used to play for Irrewarra-Beeac, and I used to struggle when we played Otway.
Yeah, right.
Couldn't tell who was who, especially if you're out at Otway and everyone's covered in mud.
I'd suggest wearing your contacts and your glasses at the same time might have that might have been the problem, mate.
Before I had them. If you're wearing both, don't you just get double the vision?
Mate,
right?
It's not like that.
No, you're not quite as old as me, but you'd remember you remember the old days, the old woolen jumpers.
Yeah.
And they were really tough to tell players apart.
And I remember the
lace-ups?
The chafe. Oh, not quite the lace-up, but I remember the chafe from the woolen jumper.
I played with the lace-up. Yeah, no, you put the Vaseline on the... to stop it chafe. But yeah, they were really tough, the old woolen jumpers. Yeah. Really hard to tell apart. But it's good. Look, it's a good initiative a lot of clubs are doing now to have clash strips. And as I said, it gives you a chance to run two sponsors, or one on one strip, one on the other strip, and things like that. Ways to raise revenue, which every club's always looking for an angle to get money in to keep the clubs going.
That could pay for any of your extra costs with the reversible jumpers, couldn't it?
Well, I would have thought so, mate. That's what usually happens. You get the sponsor to put their money in, and they go on the jumper while they're paying a premium to be there all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely, indeed. And Irrewarra-Beeac just kicked another goal in the reserves at the moment. It's a funny story here. Every time we come out to Warrowie Recreation Reserve, as you can hear in the sound effects microphone, the plane's going across because it's an airport within driving range from here. And apparently, one day, Pete Hickey, I don't know if he was more scared than not having food or getting scared crapless by the airplanes.
He was definitely scared about not having food, but the planes are a close second for sure.
Is that why the boundary line's straight, mate? They don't want to throw the planes out.
That's a very good question, Spider.
There's people who know this ground, and some of our first-time listeners might not realise, but the boundary line in front of where we are at this ground is dead straight. It doesn't bend around like the normal footy ground.
Yep.
So it might be a reason why, mate.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm just making stuff up now.
Well,
I was going to say, like a genuine 200-metre sprint.
Barksy, Chris Barks, he might have flown the plane in. He's got his pilot's ticket. So
has he?
There you go.
Well, Irrewarra-Beeac have just kicked another goal here in the reserves, Drew. It looks like it's 21 goals, 7, 133 to 1 behind Irrewarra-Beeac.
He might be able to fly a plane, mate, but unlike our illustrious leader Lippy, he managed to shut the panel down as well. So he's in charge of the panel. He managed to lean on it and turn it all off on us.
So it's not just us.
No, we're allowed to do it now.
Yeah,
Will's about the only one that won't do it because he hides over the other side of the fence.
Yeah, you're the smart one, Will.
Drew and I just here doing.
Yeah, well, just mind our own business at the front here.
It's not your fault, is it?
No. Talk about, it's been a pretty big week in terms of the AFL regarding to the incident involving Zach Butters and the umpire. That's going to go on to Monday at the very, very least as well.
They
but
appealed it, didn't they?
So
Yeah.
it should.
Yeah, so it should be too. It's pretty poor on both fronts. Not from an AFL point of view, it's poor, but it's no winners in all of this.
No, and to drag something on like that, it hangs over someone's head. It isn't right, and there's except for Jason Johnson who can't stay on his Zoom call. There is ways and means now with electronic media and to do these things and do them quickly. The last thing you want is going, so he can play this week and then next week they rub him out. It's not going to happen. Not going to rub him out.
No, he won't be suspended.
But you know what I mean.
But is this going to play his mind playing this week?
Probably not.
Yeah, okay.
I think he's made the comment. We'll just moved on straight away, and then suddenly the media get hold of it and it gets out there. And look, there's more media coverage than there are players in the AFL. More people covering the AFL than there are actual people playing the game now.
They love to jump on a story and just do it to death.
The one that's got me, Drewy, touching on what's happened in the AFL is concerning Elijah Hollands.
Yeah, big time.
The other night. Now, we do champion mental health and the like, and so we should. And sporting clubs are fantastic for doing it. But to see a young bloke like that, there had to be some distress, and for it not to be picked up is almost
that's bizarre, isn't it?
Now. It is, but whether people just thought that's what he was told to do, just disappear 60 metres from the play or whatever. But it does highlight the battles that people have. Even when you see people like that who are on the world's, let's go to the world stage, but on this stage, it highlights what everyday people are going through as well.
Yeah, Bailey Smith raced this last night after the Cats had a good win on the Dogs.
Did, yeah.
There should be a men's mental health around, and Stuff Divine know how there's one not already.
Well, look, when would you have it? I mean, that's probably why we've got so many buys, because every week's a different
Well,
round.
St Kilda
What
got
about
Spuds game.
the Spuds weekend?
Well, that's...
You can definitely implement it.
I'm saying, of course you can implement it, but that's why there's so many buys, because every round is something different. I don't understand why, but this is something that should be highlighted. I know we have, like when St Kilda and Richmond played, the Matty Rewell Cup, highlights around cancer, leukemia. Then you said you got the Spud brand, you got the Spud game, you got all sorts of games. So it's front and centre, and everyone's talking about it. Like sporting clubs now have seminars prior to the season about it.
Yep.
Every club must have a welfare officer for things like this to go and talk to. So why wouldn't the AFL jump on it and go, let's go bang?
And the beauty of it about down here in the CDFNL, that we've got a Let's Talk Colour Green that's coming up, I believe, around 10, I believe, this year, I think. So, and the mental health game between South Carolina and Simpson, that will be round 18.
We've got Read the Play too.
Read the Play?
We've got Read the Play. It's right across the AFL Barwon spectrum.
Just quickly as well, like we spoke about Butters, but Nick Foote has copped absolute havoc on Instagram, like in the DM comments, and he put a video up
the good old keyboard warriors, mate.
Yeah, which is just not on. Like
they're humans like us. Like,
it's disappointing because obviously, Brayley Smith did touch on the mental health and wellbeing side of it, and you sort of forget about the umpires, I guess, and they do a lot of work. If we don't have umpires, we don't have a game of footy. So Nick Foote obviously copped it, and I know that Zach Butters has obviously had to cop some flack as well, but, I mean, for him, he's obviously already out of contract and got a lot of talks happening there, and he's already letting his footy do the talking, so I'm sure he'll play good today, and he hates Hawthorn, which sucks for us, but hopefully we can get him.
They've got a fair bit of history, Port Adelaide and Hawthorn.
You raise a really good point there, Will. The umpires copped the heat. The umpire heard what he heard. That doesn't make him... Just because people are saying this, that and the other, it doesn't make the umpire a liar, or it shouldn't be taken into account. We talked about it on the car on the way up. When umpires are on... I understand people have hobbies and do two different jobs or whatever. When you're on $200,000 a year plus to be an umpire, I'm sort of thinking, do you need that second job? And especially one where gambling within sport is so heavily scrutinised. Now, again, don't know the bloke, and he might have his reasons for doing it. That's good luck to him. But that's where you sometimes invite
it can be a bit of a grey area.
But social media, mate, we all know keyboard warriors are fantastic. They sit behind a keyboard and hide their name, and half of them don't even put their name to it.
And by the way,
because they're heroes and never done it in their life.
It's not Nick Foote's fault, and it's not Zach Butters' fault. It's the way the AFL have handled this situation. Like, I don't know how they understand you can wait 24 hours for the reasons of the finding of the fine. 3 o'clock the next day because of dinner reservations for some. Like, it just makes no sense to me at all.
Isn't there like a rotating panel? I would have thought so. I'm just asking the question. Is there a rotating panel that if someone can't be there, surely someone else steps in? That's what I'm saying. Professional. I know in local footy, in the GD, for example, there's about 6 or 7 people who can sit on the tribunal.
Some common sense could have prevailed, and they just
there you go. That's 2 stupid words, mate. Common sense.
You don't use those words on CDFNL Live.
Speaking of some controversial findings, suspensions or fines or whatever, can you name me a story or two that could have caught one off by surprise in your time of footy, boys?
What's that?
In local footy, did you say?
Yeah, just any footy, like some of the controversial suspensions or whatnot.
Well, I won't go controversial suspension, mate. I played in a game in, I'm not going to show my age, 2002. We're playing Anarchy at Belmont. Corey Bissett took a mark in the goal square. Someone in the crowd flashed their high beams. Corey missed it. The umpire gave him another kick.
Fair income.
Yep. It was a child in the car playing with it.
No.
The umpire said, was a deliberate attempt to put him off. Well, stiff.
Poor kid.
That is the God honest truth. And you ask anyone, it was that. We just stood there. Even the Annick bush just shook their head and said, what the hell's going on here? Well, gave another kick.
What was the final margin in the end?
We won by 4 points. And that was controversial in itself, mate, because again, I took a mark in the goal square at the other end, kicked the goal, and the only person on the ground didn't think it was a goal was the goal umpire. He called it a point until he got overruled.
Oh, no.
It went straight through the middle. It wasn't even any conjecture about where it was going.
Ask Tony Libertori about that one, Drew. But look, remember the guy down in our league who got sent off for a haircut?
What was his name?
down at
Dan Sommer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was that the Mohawk?
Yeah.
The Mohawk.
That was massive. That
was a big Mohawk.
Because it went into like the Herald Sun and Channel 7 from back in the day.
Jeez, I remember that'd be no good. I remember Shawnee Braniff used to play cricket against him. He played at St Albans. He'd have been no good. He used to play footy for East Geelong too. He had one of the weirdest. He could have been one of the one of the young ones with his Mohawk.
Oh, no.
It was massive.
These guys don't know who that is.
A punk rocker from the 70s. Surely you've seen videos, VHSs of those.
I'll tell you a funny story, Paul. Because my old man coached Western Eagles for a year in 2003.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He coached it for a year. Didn't win a game, but it was good fun. But I tell you, I remember I was there, and my brother was in the change room at the time because there was a reserves game just finished because the Eagles played Forest that week. I'm not sure if it was a draw or what was a point game or whatever. Then two club umpires at the time just thought, all right, well, just have words, and all of a sudden. It just exploded and it was on. It was on in the club rooms here as well. And the two senior teams, I'm not joking, they just started warming up and they got told, come in. And it was like a Royal Rumble sort of a situation. And I'm not sure, can't remember what the form. One of them got a week or something, or got banned for a whole year for umpiring or something like that.
I have heard rumours of that story, but
my brother was in there because he sat underneath the trainer's table, absolutely crapping himself as you would. Because all hell broke loose in there.
I'd have been no good there, mate. I couldn't get away. I never went near a fight, mate.
Remember that fight in the Heytesbury League grand final?
Oh, yeah. Pete Hickey.
Yeah, Pete Hickey. He was front and centre, wasn't he?
Yeah, Pete Hickey was left, right, and centre.
Oh, jeez, that day.
I think that was the last.
Yeah, it was. There's no tribunal.
No, that's
They all went on like Donkey Kong.
They were all playing in the game.
No, jeepers.
Oh, Pete Hickey was front and centre on the bench there, Drew.
Yeah, that was some pretty wild times, that's for sure as well.
Will, have you noticed anything that's been massively controversial in your time in footy?
I was just been brainstorming. I really can't think of anything too serious.
Been sanitised since they played.
Yeah, I reckon there's definitely been some goal umpiring it's situations where I think it's been a clear goal or a clear behind, and it's caused either my side or the other side to win or lose. Honestly, I can't remember.
Well,
I felt there's something I'm missing.
Belmont Belpost still last year.
Yeah.
When Belmont, the Belmont had won the game with the scoreboard that won the game, but there was a goal that they reviewed it on the Monday. Clear goal. Belpost still won by a point.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Clear goal. It was called a point or whatever it was. It might have 4 points. They won by a point in the end or whatever it was.
I've been a part of a few scuffles and stuff like that. I won't get into too much detail, but I have had someone try and king hit me in a
And they missed
really?
it,
he got the edge of my nose. I had a blood nose, and it was in the first week of finals, the qualifying final, and we were down by under a kick, and I get sent off for a blood rule, and I just scream at the umpire saying, there is a reason I am coming off with a blood nose. And luckily we got to play him in the grand final and we smacked him by 84 points.
Oh, no points screaming at the umpire, mate. They won't change their decision.
No,
it doesn't matter. We got a flag. So.
Correct.
and your nose doubled in size.
That's a bit of a controversial one, isn't it, Drew?
Yeah.
I mean, if I did get knocked out, I may have missed the grand final. He would have missed
correct.
as well, which could have been massive. So.
Grand finals aren't easy to get to either.
I was going to add how I nearly got suspended for an internet meme that I actually shared on the CDFNL live page. I had Russell Adams, who's doing his 1800th and 18,000th
game.
Yeah, he phoned me up because I made a Simpsons meme that I put the face of a Simpsons character over an umpire without really thinking about it. I was making fun of Max. Max had posted something really dumb, so I did a meme in return. He thought it was funny, and then I got a phone call and nearly got suspended.
There you go.
After what you posted yesterday, mate, I'm all for suspension.
Around the grounds and around the course, thanks to Think Order, of course, Theodore Podiatry, the netball game at Birregurra is completed, and it was a massive win. 80 to Birregurra. Apollo Bay 8 in the Agro Netball. So the Saints have started the season off really, really well, and the football, a couple of games have just started there. Lawn and Colac Imperials, there are no score as yet, and Simpson and Neston Eagles have started there, also no score as well. We'll take a break, back with the first quarter of this big game between Irrewarra-Beeac and Otway Districts. Is going to play in nearly perfect conditions for footy, so stay tuned. The reserves have just finished, so we'll be back with the game after this break.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live. Weekday mornings from 6, it's Mix Brekkie.
If I ran hard enough, it would have no option but to kick in, and then I might be like the next Usain Bolt, just collecting gold medals.
You could.
And she actually said that's not that far-fetched because all it needs is blood circulation. So if you ran flat out for 5 minutes, it could trigger something. And I was like, oh my God, such a shame we'll never know.
Mix Brekkie for McDonald's Colac and Snap Fitness Colac. Mix FM. Jayco Australia have been helping Aussies live their dreams on the road for over 50 years. Visit Prestige Jayco Geelong to see the huge range of 2026 models. Find the perfect van for your next adventure. Prestige Jayco Geelong, Bellarine Highway, Newcomb. Open 7 days a week.
Prep for your Tassie trip at the Ponds Hotel. Open daily from 9 a.m. It's the ideal stop before the ferry. Bistro open 11:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Offering spacious dining, value meals, kids play area, sports bar and ample parking. The ultimate pre-travel spot, Princess Highway, Warn Ponds.
G'day, Barry here from Colac. I've been with Roderick Insurance Brokers for over 10 years. They've always looked after our insurance, from the farm equipment and business to our home and cars. Give them a call so they can look after you too.
Roderick Insurance Brokers, right advice, right decision.
He's lined it up from 40. Kicks on the way. It's a goal. And that's as good as a footy triple treat from Pammy's Pizza, or the Monster Meal Deal for family and friends. Supporting local footy and netball for 30 years. Pammy's Pizza. Good food done right.
Rustle up a solution for critter troubles with Jacka Brothers Pest Control. The trusty team rides in armed with pest-busting lassos and good old-fashioned grit. Say adios to pesky varmints and reclaim your slice of paradise. JackaBrosPestControl.com.au.
Looking for professional NDIS support in Colac, Geelong or Warrnambool? Southwest Individual Support is here for you. The experienced team assists with support coordination, support work and community activities. southwestindividual.com.au.
Greg Allen Farm Machinery. We help you get that job done easy. That's the GAFM family. We've got your back. We'll keep you on track. We're proud to serve the Southwest with all the farm machinery and service that's the best. From the paddock to the barn, we'll help you build the future of your farm. We help you get that job done easy. Greg Allen Farm Machinery.
A ding or a major prang? We know getting your car or ute fixed can feel stressful. Lou and Cam here from Colac Collision Centre.
We're here to help you every step of the way.
We'll talk you through the booking process and any insurance queries.
Once it's time to bring in your vehicle, the crew and I will make sure to look after it in the workshop. We offer fast, reliable and quality work every time.
We care about your car as much as you do. Colac Collision Centre, Hugh Murray Drive, Colac East.
Our legendary tradie on Mix FM.
Your club delivers on the field. Thinkwater Colac delivers solutions, serving the Southwest for over 25 years. Irrigation and filtration systems, pumps and rainwater tanks, and your local experts in solar pump systems. At Thinkwater Colac, they do water well.
Wondering which whiskey to pick? Get to Celebration Superstore Colac. Jim Beam or Canadian Club 1 litre, $59.90. Less than $60 for a litre bottle of JB or CC. Until Sunday at Celebration Superstore Colac.
Dynamic Recovery is the leader in remedial and sports massage. From deep tissue massage, cupping and compression boots. Boost your performance, recover faster and get more out of your season. Book online now at drrsm.com.au.
A big green bin means business. Western Waste Management likes that kind of business. Dealing with your rubbish at work, sporting club or after a big party. They sort it all. Get tidy with Western Waste Management.
Powered by KFC Colac, Sports Power Colac and Minerva Foods. This is CDFNL Live.
And welcome back to CDFNL Live, a Saturday from Warrowie Oval. Do us all a favour, folks. Jump onto the Facebook, onto your Facebook and follow the CDFNL Live page and have a look at some of the great work that Paul's doing there. So we do appreciate the work, especially his interpretation of us all going to jail, which sort of made us laugh. All right, Drewy, we're about to kick off, mate. Sides out warming up, ready to go. So we should have started in about 2 or 3 minutes, I think.
Yeah, won't be too far away
for the toss of the coin.
Beautiful day for football. It's about 17, 18 degrees, a little bit of a wind, but nothing too much favouring either end. An easy score at both ends today, so it should be no excuse for both sides here this afternoon. The game in the netball's still going, thanks to Theatre Variety. The Bombers still hold a 4-goal lead, nearing three-quarter time there, 37 plays 33, and Birregurra have defeated Apollo 80-8 in the O-Grade netball. In the AFL going on at the moment, it is currently deep into the second quarter. Not a bad contest, actually. The Gold Coast Suns lead by 15 points over Essendon, 8-10-58 to the Bombers, 7-1-43. So inaccurate kicking from the Suns have just kept the door open for the Bombers there at the moment. Matt Rao with 19 possessions, the Brownlow medalist. Roberts, 18. Patterson 15, Christian Petrarca has had 14 and kicked 2 goals so far.
Bit one side in the GD at the moment too, mate. Inverleigh 23, Corio 0, Belpost still 19, Anarchy 3. North Geelong 1 goal, 6-12. Thompson yet to score. East Geelong 30, Giants 6. And Werribee and Bannockman, the game of the round there is 16-13. Werribee's way. So
there's a game tonight at Winch.
There's a game tonight at Winch, yes. They take on the Belmont Lions. So
that'll be a good game.
Be an interesting game down there. I would have thought it said Winch play 4 in a row at home. So another night game next week too for Anzac Day.
So both sides are still going through their warm-ups at the moment. The umpires are out there getting ready to go. Matchups, boys. I know it's going to be a very important one in the midfield, obviously. So what's the one area in the game today that's going to be won and lost?
Just quickly, Drewy, Colac 3-2, 20, lead Geelong West 1-1-7.
Thank you. What do you reckon, boys? How's this game going to pan out?
Will, go to you, mate.
I think it'll be a fast-paced game. Obviously, we haven't seen how Otway play the footy, but the game. But at the moment, Irrewarra-Beeac obviously want to transition quickly out of their back half, and obviously with Bryce McDonald and Cooper Stevens using their awesome ball use, I think it will be an outside sort of game. So the wingers will definitely be prominent on the fat side and the near side to us. And if they can move the ball quickly either side, then they should give first use to their forwards inside 50.
Their captains in the middle of the ground now, Maxie Hutchison and Al McKenzie, who was outstanding last week. He was named best on ground. The toss has been won, and in fact, Al McKenzie's won the toss, and they'll kick to the Princess Highway end of the ground in his first quarter. As I mentioned, I think there's no really scoring end, really, when you think of it. The wind's pretty light here today, so it should be perfect conditions for football. But might get a go around the table, tips, margins, and first goal kicker. Might start with you, Will. Who's going to take home the 4 points this afternoon?
I think Irrewarra-Beeac. They've obviously had 2 quality first games. I know they lost to Alvey, but they impressed me, and then they showcased their talents against South Colac. I think they'll win by 17 points. I think I think Otway Districts will definitely improve again. They've obviously recruited really well. For me, first goal, I will go with Charlie McWan from the Bombers. He kicked 21 goals last season in the reserves, and he started well at the moment.
Bit of a roughie, I like it.
A little bit of a roughie for you.
Yeah. What about you, AJ?
I will go the Bombers. Irrewarra-Beeac by 10 points, and I will go Charlie Morrissey to kick the first goal, Drew.
Paul Dory?
I am going to go the Bombers as well. I think 15 points, and I am going to go Brodie Hardy for the first goal.
And what about you, Spider?
I think you'll already get the job done comfortably. I reckon probably 5 or 6 goals for me, just from what I've seen in the first game. Look, the first goal kicker, I'm going to go for the Prez, mate.
Well, like it a lot.
Why not? Us Presidents got to stick together.
Yeah. I'm also with the Irrewarra-Beeac. I think they'll win by about 3 goals. I think it's going to be a good game of footy. I think the Bombers might just run over top of them late. First goal kicker, I'm going to go with Harry Carmody for the first goal. He's a very, very good player. Probably one of the more underrated players in the competition. So we're looking forward to see how this one plans out. Here this afternoon, we've got Ross Panther, one of the umpires this afternoon.
The champ.
Up and about from the Swans' big win last night.
He is a great umpire, Drew.
He's one of the best going around, mate. So we're looking forward to seeing how he transforms.
Pretty handy player too.
He could play a bit of footy too.
He could play a bit of footy.
I had to play on him a couple of times in the twos.
He's still disappointed with who was the Otway player that kicked 10 the other couple of years ago?
Dean Marnie.
Yeah. I think he's still pretty filthy with him too. He said the last president to kick 10 goals in a game.
Yeah, well, AJ Leopold 13, North Shore 12.
Well, there you go.
Gee,
Blow the siren.
That's a bit of a surprise.
That's close.
Well, we know who the last premiership president of Belmont Lions was, don't we, Spider?
Oh, well, there's only been one.
All right, so we're just about set to go.
Prayers through.
Yeah, he's in form. He's on form today, so we're just about set to go here. Good crowd in on a beautiful Saturday afternoon for football, and mid to late April as winter's just a matter of weeks away now. And here we go. Irrewarra-Beeac versus the D's. And it's Grigsby doing the ruck work against Gunning, and we're underway. Rucks go at it. Grigsby wins the first tap. Darn dispossessed of the football, comes out to the President. He couldn't quite take it cleanly. Comes out now to Gunning and received the handball. He kicked the centre half forward underneath it there. Stevens couldn't take the mark. He's a blind chance for O'Meara. He goes from 40. What a start! Within the first 30 seconds, Connor O'Meara's bombed one from 45, and it's a goal of the day contender. How's that for a start?
We said it was going to be a fast-paced game.
Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Just the start Shane Boyington would have hoped for, and it's taken 30 seconds here from Connor O'Meara. And speaking of underrated players, he's one of them. One straight. Irrewarra-Beeac yet to go inside 50. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard, boys. What a start.
That's it. Yeah, Connor O'Meara's a superstar as well, coming from Lara a few seasons ago, and what a start for Otway Districts.
So 1 minute in, and the D strike first.
I've just put the stop clock on. So back in now, Grigsby up against Gunning, wins that one down again, but only goes as far as Bone. Bone feeds a handball out. Running onto the ball again now. He's fixed up his own ball. He's done a handball across the top, puts it out in front of Tyler Larico, who's been much talked about in the last couple of weeks. He goes on the right foot, drives Otway District long into attack. Hey! There we go.
Sammy Malgrew.
Yes.
Speaking of good footballers,
he's a really good footballer in this league.
Kicked a few last week as well.
Kicked a few last week. Yeah.
So, electric start here by Otway. Literally a minute and a half in, having their second shot at goal. Mulgrew is just on 50, kicking this directly in front.
There's hardly any wind to speak of.
Not much breeze. If anything, it's sort of going across the ground, Drew. So in comes Mulgrew now. Swings on that left foot, looks pretty nice. Off the boot, the goal umpire does not move.
Jeepers.
What a start. 2 minutes in, Otway, 2 straight. Irrewarra-Beeac yet to score. So, lads.
Yeah,
Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day, Will.
Yeah, they've just been getting inside 50s to begin. The 2 centre clearances to start is obviously what the doctor orders, and we've seen Irrewarra-Beeac start strong, so can they respond now?
Class harvest mark of the day there, Drewy.
Sammy Malgrew started where he left off last week, so back in the middle here. What a start. To the boys from Jellybrand, and back in the middle we go. Grigsby wins the tap down. Dunn tried to take it cleanly. He couldn't do so either. Larico, and here they go again out of the centre, and he's snapping ball to centre half forward, man in front. Good mark. Taken on that occasion there. He's quickly want to dish it off on that occasion. There was Bone. He kicks up towards the 50. Malgrew in front. Attacks it nicely. Gets around one. Got the handball just too long according to the umpire. Holding the ball. And the Bombers will take a free kick through patch. Just a bit of a circuit breaker, if you will, for the Bombers here, just to get it back on their terms early doors. But this has been some sort of start. Kick to the wing position there. Ball off hands from Clissold. Umpire spotted a free kick, and it's going to go to Grigsby for pushing the back. So Grigsby wants to dish it off. Good kick to McGuire. Markers on the chest. 2 kicks from goal here. Morrissey's the deepest forward. Decides to kick the centre half. It wasn't a great entry. Taking it, and Ramos tapped it quickly. Stubbed on goal from 30. That's a beauty! Oh, get ready, boys. We might be in for a shootout here, the old-fashioned way.
Just a quick reply. It's
oh, what a start.
Footy here.
3 goals in first 4 minutes of the contest here. Wouldn't go anywhere here, folks, here on CDFNL Live, because I think we're in for a high-scoring shootout here. 2 straight the D's. Bombers 1 straight 6.
It's perfect conditions, as we said, and what a perfect start. Goals from both teams.
Got to touch on Grigsby's kick inside there to McGuire. For a ruckman is a very solid kick.
Should be handballing. But kicking like that. Anyway, back in the middle again, lads. Here we go. Game on here. Whereas Grigsby again wins it down, but only as far as was that Bone again goes at Lachlan Bone that time. Drives Otway into attack. Ball hits the deck. Quick kick off the ground. Ball's falling free. Time now. Picks it up. Quick kick in by Daffy. To the lead. Not taken there by Mulgrew. Ball hits the deck. Play on. Umpires just letting it go, which is good to see. Ball trying to come free. Has spilled out of the pack now. In danger, I reckon.
Yep.
Absolutely. Just careless there, I think, lads.
Yep.
So Otway with a chance for their third inside 4.5 minutes. The ball is in the hands of Rory Graham.
And Swain and McGuire and Malgrew rather just having a bit of a gentleman's disagreement.
Anyway, you're just exchanging numbers early. That's fine.
Now so Stayhouse comes in.
Graham with the ball. Goes long. Oh, tell you what, looks good off the boot again. So Rory Graham has his first. The third now for Otway District. They go to 3 straight 18, leading Irrewarra-Beeac, who are 1 straight. We've travelled 5 minutes thanks to Richardson Real Estate on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
See, seriously, who's coming into today?
It's an absolute shootout, isn't it?
I hope the timekeeper's finger doesn't get tired from turning time on and off.
Well, I didn't realise there's no clock, so I started mine 30 seconds late.
That was the West Big Sheds and Garages goal of the day, Drew.
Well, what a start. 4 goals in the opening 5.5 minutes of this contest. And hopefully for our sake, hopefully this just keeps going.
Yes.
Back to the old days. Back in the middle we go here. Grigsby wins to tap down. And far again now. Kick inside 50 on that occasion there by Harris. Inside 50 he comes, but attacking the ball nicely there. Out of defence was Buckwell. He kicks up towards it when Avery was to kick the match winner last week. I think that'll be the last touch, I would have thought. No boundary throw in. Out of side of the ground here. Just the start that Otway would have hoped for away from home. So boundary throw in to take place to Bombers. Last time we checked, they're leading the A-grade netball. I think that'll be early in the last quarter with Birregurra the winner so far today. Here's an opportunity now for the DC through Daffy. He's immediately tackled, but good enough to get the hand pass out here. Hacked off the ground on that occasion by Clissold. Andrews comes to attack the footy at speed and did brilliantly. Hacking kick towards the 50, done underneath for good mark. It's a nice grab. Class Harvest centre mark of the day. He's too far out to score. He's 55 metres out. Morrissey's deep forward. McGuan gets back. That's where he goes to Morrissey. Nice kick. And finds him 35 to 40 metres out. That was just a beautiful, patient entry by Chrissy Dunn. He's had a good start to the year. And Charlie Morrissey will go back and have a shot for goal from about 30 out on a 45-degree angle here.
Irrewarra-Beeac's forwards there, Drew. He just did well to create space for him to come in and take a nice mark.
So Charlie Morrissey, rising young key forward in the competition from 35. Kick on the way. And we have another goal. Gee, we've got 5 in the first 7 minutes. And we're in for a high-scoring shootout, as we said. And Morrissey gets his first. And for the contest already, as you mentioned, we had 5. 2 straight, the Bombers. It's Otway, a 3 straight. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
Took a while to see goals last week, and it's the polar opposite today, which is what we want to see.
Took a goal, we took about 15 minutes last week or something, wasn't it?
Something like that. There was only one kick in the first quarter, wasn't there?
Yep.
Yeah, there was. So we've got 5 already, and we haven't played 10 minutes yet.
5 individual goal kickers too.
So another West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
The goal umpires are going to earn their keeping today.
In the middle again. Grigsby wins another tap down, but again, Otway coming through, chop it off the wing now. Picked up there beautifully by Bone. Bone Lachlan gets the handball across. Ball driven forward again. Well read by Cooper Stevens. There's a bit of time, feeds the ball across. Chip out now. Can settle things down a bit. Here is Frampton. Thomas. He goes long down the line. Misses his target. Ball spills over the back. One-on-one contest. Great tackle there. Coots was brought down and the free kick has been paid. So, Dunn with the chance. We see what he did his last kick. He measured it beautifully, so there's another chance here. Players moving, goes in the same direction. Beautiful. Again to Morrissey. Morrissey marks on his chest. A little bit further around this time. Probably the same distance, but deeper in the pocket. So,
yeah, perfect.
So, Spider, you're an old full forward. Where should he aim this one? Straight through the middle?
Middle of the big sticks, mate. Yep. You always pick something behind the goals, mate. That's what I was always taught. So Morrissey comes in now. Has not quite got the same accuracy as last time. The first minor score there sees Irrewarra-Beeac move to 2-1. Otway Districts 3 straight. We've travelled 8.5. Big Allen Farm Machinery. Time clock.
So back the ball will be kicked in. And it's going to be Trotter. We'll take the kicking duties here for the D's. Just a bit of a lull at the moment, which is rare in the first 10 minutes of the game. Kick might have been touched off the boot. Mulgrove brought it down, but he was aware of it, and he grabbed the footy and banged the kick. Stonehouse comes up to meet it with Marnie. Boyle bouncing towards the 50, but the Bombers getting numbers back. McDonald, hand pass, missed the target here. Stonehouse did well, and he's dragged down by 2 Ds. Umpire Ross Panthers says, give it to me, and they just come in a little bit and sort each other out. There's a little bit of
feeling, Drewy.
It's good to see. That's what we want. Grigsby, and this time Burnett. Hutchison dispossessed him in a strong tackle. And Hutchison, in fact, just belted forward on this occasion, but the D's have held up through really well here. Picking up was Bone. Hand pass back to Coots. He just had a momentary fumble, but where he recovers quickly. Kicks to centre half forward. Not a great entry. Swain Rubber let the ball behind. O'Meara come barging through. Likewise there, Burnett. He's immediately tackled. And we're going to have a ball up at centre half forward. About 55 around from the Otway goal. Good start to this contest.
Electric.
3 goals placed, 2-1 in favour of the D's. Frampton paddles the ball forward, only as far towards offensive 50 here. Stevens tacked the ball nicely, did really well. Thumped the kick to centre wing. Dunn's trying to harass the Footy to stay in play. Can he keep it? Did really well. Good shepherd on that occasion by Harris. And he'll let Dunn have a clear path. And he kicked to half forward. Morrissey on the lead. Good punch away. That's on by Trotter. Numbers here with the D's though, however. Morrissey maps up there, but he's going to get a free kick. And he's going to take the kick. About 2 kicks from goal here. So the Bombers here, just a slow, patient build-up. He's going to chip it short. Looking for Ramos again. Was he pushed in the back? Umpire said play on, which is good to see on that occasion. Hacked in though around the corner by Coots. It's only as far as McGuan. Go at handball back to Morrissey from a standing start from 40. Kicks to the goal square. Carmody get back there. And it's been conceded through for a rush behind. Good defensive work on that occasion here by the D's. So that takes them on to 2-2-14 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Otway a 3 straight 18 as we approach the 10.5-minute mark of this first quarter.
Morrissey's starting to get dangerous inside 50
Yes,
already.
4 kicks, 2 marks on the Stepcom stat sheet, Will.
So Trotter now to bring the ball back in for Otway District. Sizing up his options. When the ball goes back, they get numbers back. It's been told by the umpire to move it on. So here he comes to the commentary side of the ground here.
Oh, no.
Not a great kick off the boot at all. This could be the rule note picked up there by Gunning. He's taken high. Bit of a crude tackle there, lads, from Middleton. So Gunning now. He goes into the centre of the ground. Might have been pushing the back, but let that go. Quick handball comes through. Couldn't quite control it, was Bone there, but he's butted up well. Keep pushing the ball forward for Otway. He's met by 3 or 4 players here. Quick handball comes out there. Now chance to relieve pressure. Swings out, goes out wide. Dropped the mark. Probably should have taken there with Andrews. Under no pressure at all, but he's good enough to recover. Quick handball out again here. Lands in the hands of Jacob Frampton. He just throws it on the boot in the Mongwan direction. Over the back, McKenzie done really well to bring it to ground. Tough fight now at centre forward here for Irrewarra-Beeac. Quick handball comes out, picked up there by McKenzie again. He might be in trouble, and the umpire said yes, you tried to crash through. So, free kick now, pushed out wide. All out the zone here is Hardy. Brody picks it up, has time, feeds a handball in the Ramos direction. He swings around the right boot, kicks a bit of a grubber, and touched at the very last second there.
Could have been a disaster.
It could have been 2-3. 15 plays 3 straight. Otway in front. We have travelled 12.5 minutes thanks to Richardson Real Estate.
Oh, Burnett's kick is a shocker. Gunning tried to mop up, which he can. Put Burnett under pressure. Did really well. He's got an issue, but got away with it just. Comes out there to Middleton. Toby just hacks the kick high underneath it. Hardy created a contest there. McGuan gets around the football. Gets a hand pass back. It comes there. Andrews from 50 out. Kicks to the goal square. Ramos! Good hand still couldn't take the mark. He has to recover quickly, which he can. Oh, break the tackle. A kick to that ripper. What a goal. Quan Ramos kicks his second and adds a goal today, contender. Put the Bombers back in front.
Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Absolutely superb. He was never going to mark the Footy, and he recovered quickly and kicked the ripper goal his second. Bombers up by 3 points. 3-3, plays 3 straight.
You can just sense the last 5 minutes they've lifted as well, and Otway Districts, the defence is definitely under a bit of siege here. Even just kick-outs are mistiming their off the boot, which is a bit of a concern to start with here.
That is for a part of a play of the day too, Drew.
Oh, yeah.
That was fantastic.
Magnificent play. Like, he was never going to mark the Footy against 2, and he just brought the ground, just showed composure under pressure and kicked a brilliant goal. You won't see much better than that this year.
Back in the middle there, Rucks at it. A bit of a change here. Quick tap down there. Ball spills over there.
Here we go.
Straight through. Here we go. Here's a chance again on a strong lead here out in front of Hardy. He's over on the ball. Ball's gone out of bounds. Of course, inside the 50, there is the no last touch rule. So we'll have a ball in about 15 metres around from Irrewarra-Beeac behind post. And I think you rightly said, well, they've settled now and they've really come to play, haven't they?
Getting on top in the midfield as well.
I think they needed to there because Otway smacked him in the first couple of minutes of the game.
just pretty much hands the ball across there, was Gunning, fed the ball to Daffy, who just quick kick that didn't really go anywhere. Numbers have fallen here towards Otway District. They have a chance to clear it. Bit of a try there over the line. So the boundary line thrown 15 metres around the other side. So Irrewarra still deep into attack. Just owning the play at the moment. 14.5 minutes gone in this first quarter. Thanks to Richardson Real Estate. Ball is thrown in. Gunning gets to the front, just taps that one down. Ramos nearly stole it and run away with it. Coming through now is Daffy again, who's a clearing kick. Hasn't gone anywhere, so Frampton has the ball. 50 out from goal. Look at his options, but not every player's there, so he just decides to go across. Clever kick and finds the pres in Enor.
He's a chance. He might be a chance here.
Yeah, well, he's looking like he's going to back himself, mate. So he's played on down the left boot, drives the ball into the hot spot. Ramos got 2 to beat, can't do so. Great hands there by Buckwell. So Buckwell relieves now. Handballs over to Mulgrew. Mulgrew has a bounce. Probably look at another bounce now. He decides to drive long down the line. Kick had a bit too much carry on it. The ball's about to hit the deck. Overrun there by Andrews. He's butters back, but the ball's been handball out the back now. True centre wing position. Another quick handball back by Middleton. Oh no. Fumble again has let Otway back into this game here. No, numbers around. Umpire having a close look and says, I'll have it. Just some clean hands required there, and ball could have been taken out.
Round the grounds thanks to Thinkwater. Birregurra 1-2-8, lead Apollo Bay 1 straight 6. Imps 3 straight 18, lead Lawn 1-2-8. And Simpson 4 straight 24, lead the Eagles 2-3-15. So good games going on at the moment here. Likewise, we got here Burnett, immediately tackled by Tom Frampton. And we're going to get a ball up here. Harris coming to the ground just for a rotation. And Dunn comes back on. Back underway we go. Middleton, Toby, back it comes again. Middleton just takes a kick around the corner to centre wing. Ball through the hands of Buckwell. Picked up there by Mulgrew. Good handball back inside to Clissold. Back by hand to Buckwell. Buckwell's kick inside 50. Good contest there yet again. Umpire said mine was 50 cents each way. Burnett roves it beautifully. Hands it back to Gunning. Gunning from kicks towards the hot spot. Underneath it on an occasion there was Bone. Getting back there patched. Well played by the Bombers defence. Dunn did well. Hand passes to Tommy Enor now. The president of the Irrewarra-Beeac Football Netball Club. He's kicked in the middle of the ground through the hands of Hardy. Good defensive work on that occasion there. Body Otway's defence getting back there was Cooch rather. Clissold has a good clear path to the ball. He can pick it up, which he can. Did brilliantly. Good hand pass, but not so brilliant was the handball. Hardy. Back it comes to Toby Middleton. Hand passes back behind it comes there. McGuan to Dunn. Hand pass to Ramos. Has kicked 2 goals. Snapped the kick. We might have been touched off the boot inside 50. McKenzie got an unkind bounce. Left to Captain Hutchison in. He snaps from 25 and kicks a goal. Max Hutchison kicks his first. And the Bombers have got 3 in a row. And they go out to a 9-point lead. They're 4-3-27. The D's are 3 straight 18. And that's also a goal of the day contender as well there too. McKenzie was a little bit unlucky there though.
Definitely.
Westfield Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
I was going to mention Premium Group Painting Play of the Day as well.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great play, though. Geez, McKenzie was a bit stiff with that awkward bounce, though.
Their transition from the back half was really quick there as well. Obviously, Otway had the previous inside 50. See if they can get it back in there now.
So back in the middle of Grigsby now. He's just come back from the spell up against Gunning. The ball spills out free now. Otway through the agency of Larico. Drives up the way forward. Sitting underneath it. Quick punch down by Stonehouse. Ball spills free out the back here. Handball's running it out now. Away go Irrewarra-Beeac. Ball comes out wide here. Looking for Hardy. Ball comes over the back. He's quick to recover. Sits back and waits. Let someone else through. Coming through was Frampton. Couldn't quite pick it up. So diving on it now. Umpire will probably take this one. And he does so. Almost right in front of the commentary position here. True centre wing here. Irrewarra-Beeac. 4-3 leading Otway 3 straight. So the ball in the air. Grigsby reaches over top, wins that one down. Only as far as Hutchison, who's wrapped up straight away. He kicked that goal, last goal, fantastic. Big height difference here, but Gunning does well and wins that one down. But here we go. Is that 3 ball ups in a row? Do we look for a
tertiary bounce?
Free kick coming out of this one. Grigsby at the back. Could almost have given one away there. Gunning done really well to win that one down. Quick handball out comes to Daffy. Daffy sizing his options up there. Just goes long down the line, the Mulgrew direction. He flies. Ball hits the deck. Players run over the top, but quick handball comes out. Quick kick out of defence. So Otway could be away here, no. And through the legs again. Here we go. Chance for Is that Grigsby running through Middleton now? Sorry, Grigsby. Yeah, right. The shortest bloke and the tallest bloke. She's my eyesight's working well. Anyway, done with a chance now. But wait, feeds a handball out wide to a running teammate. Spears the pass in the direction of Morrissey, who wouldn't. He's been on fire. Ball has been turned over though now. So McKenzie takes the mark at centre half back. He goes to spear one in. Not a great kick. Chopped off by Frampton. So Frampton from Irrewarra-Beeac.
It's Hutchison, mate.
Oh, Hutchison, is it?
Yeah.
God, they need haircuts, these blokes. So Hutchison now. The captain drives long into attack. Oh, almost a good grab there. This time it was Frampton. He ends up with it. And Frampton again. So we got Frampton and Frampton. The ball spills free. Quick kick out of defence here. Ball stays in play. Picked up there by T-Ball's ball over the top now. Oh, could be long and wide. That was by Bone. Not a great kick in the end. Ball turned over now. Quick kick in, here we go. Build again. Eno there goes in short. Finds Middleton. Middleton was going to go.
He was.
Going to go back to the president, but chose not to. Goes to the handball out again. Puts his own teammate Swain there under pressure. He's good enough to get through.
Oh, magnificent.
And has kicked. Another chance for the West Vic Sheds goal of the day.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
They're just getting their hands on the footy first at the moment, the Bombers, and the D's are in a little bit of strife at the moment. Obviously, it's only the first quarter, but they need an inside 50, and they just need to keep some territory at the moment.
Speaking of good players, Tommy Swain, he is an absolute ripper. And that was just a great finish on the run from 50. And you're right, they've settled it a bit since they conceded the first couple of goals, which they probably needed to because the Otway started like a house on fire, and they've had a 50-50 luck with the bounce of the ball in the last couple of contests, but if you're the Bombers, you take it. Back in the middle we go here. Ferrari win the tap down on this occasion as well. Ball through the back of the stoppage there. Hutchison's been busy. Good handball at the top to Swain. Back it goes by hand to Middleton. Back it goes to the goal kicker Swain. Chipping ball up towards centre half forward there. It's not a great entry on that occasion there. Burnett kick. There's a bit of hope really here. Swain again. Good handball to under away again. Here's Toby Middleton. Trolls in the 40. Keeps it low and goes through. Just. No one touched it. It was an old Mundell finger breaker from Toby Middleton. And the Bombers are on fire in the back end of this quarter. They've kicked 5 in a row. They go to 6-3-39. So the D's 3 straight 18 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery score. That is Toby Middleton's first goal of the day.
In basketball terms, he crossed his opponent up and ended up getting a quite fortuitous sort of goal with the bounce.
It went the other way, didn't it?
Split the difference, split between the Otway fella and his Warra teammate. And
Tim May off break.
But in all seriousness, though, the Bombers have lifted and their energy, and the D's haven't been able to match that contest at the moment, so hopefully they'll respond here.
So Grigsby and Ferrari. Grigsby wins that one down, but doesn't get enough on it to clear the pack. The umpire comes in and says, I'll have another go at this, right in the same spot. A bit of fun with Ferrari, won't we, this year, Drewy?
Yes,
great name.
Yeah,
Anyway,
absolutely.
He does win that one down. Hits it in the opposite direction where he probably wanted it to go. Anyway, ball comes over the top again. Leads are on, coming thick and fast. What a great kick. Ramos dropped what he probably should have taken. Under a fair bit of pressure, though. Ball comes back. Quick kick out of defence here by Otway. One-on-one contest out wide. Coming past country box. Done really well there. Done really, really well was Dewar. Forced the ball out of bounds. In front of his opponent was Ryan Harvey. So the boundary umpire to throw the ball back in. We have travelled 23 minutes here, so it won't be too much longer to go. We'll have been a few goals kicked. Grigsby holds the front there, just taps it down in or tries to run into it, can't quite do so. Ball spills free out the back. Quick kick out of defence there was by Coots. One-on-one contest. What a fantastic grab that is. And who else but Cooper Stevens? He feeds the ball. Well, where else would he go? To McDonald. McDonald goes out wide now. Those two seem to wax lyrical with the ball every chance they get. Beautiful use of the ball. Quick lead up here. Good hands. Good lead taken there by Hardy. Fletcher. He's 55 out from goal. Looking at his options. Players have let up now. Got to work hard to lead.
Oh, here we go.
Again. Oh, wow.
Oh!
I just sold a bit of candy and a nice little chip over the top.
Oh.
McKenzie read that really well.
He had the right idea, though.
Had the right idea. Just not quite the execution.
Oh.
He comes out wide. Nice grab there taken by Avery.
The goal kicker from last week.
Yeah, so Avery now, he just spears the ball there. Nice looking kick again. So just a bit of possession out they need at this time.
Could get a kick here, I reckon, mate.
Could be a chance here. Anyway, ball lands in the hands of Ferrari. So Still on half back here for Otway. Look at his options down the ground. Not a lot on, so he goes long down this straight boundary line here. Players fly. Ball's punched forward. Quick handball at the back, lands in the hands of McDonald. Oh, look at that. Just measures that kick beautifully into the middle. Players now starting to spread. Keeps running. Stevens drives the ball along and wide. Out in front of Hardy. Hardy has the chance now to run onto the ball. He does so. Picks it up. Runs inside 50. Has a look at the goals. 2-1 contest. And the one at the back. Christopher Dunn just ran in and did what he wanted.
I think that was the ball better. I reckon that was going through for a goal.
It was either that or...
As a forward, you got to mark them.
Yeah.
It was a perfect kick.
Two Otway guys right there. They could have got a fist on it. You got to, you know.
So Dunn just pops that one straight over the goal umpire's head. 7-3-45. Irrewarra-Beeac leading Otway Districts 3 straight on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard, and we've gone 25 minutes thanks to Richardson Real Estate.
The Bombers' back line is just well set behind the play as well. Obviously, we saw Cooper Stevens and Bryce McDonald use nice sort of 45 switches to create their wingers out wide, and we did speak about this being a quick game and the wingers playing an important factor, and that's on display here.
6 individual goal kickers already for the Bombers, which is a real positive sign. And back in the middle we go. They've kicked the last 6. Hutchison, again, wins it out of the centre here. More damage might be done on the score. Carmody! He's coming like 100 mile an hour. Couldn't take it down. Here's a chance for Fletcher Hardy. Off a standing start. Kicks it high towards the forward pocket. Buckwell should read this one well, and he did. And he marks deep in defensive 50 where the ball has been out there a lot in the last 10-15 minutes. Good kick out, though. Till the wing position. Finds Burnett. Burnett's kick. Not a great sort of a kick, but Stevens attacked it like 100 mile an hour. Oh, he just ran out of room now, however. Boundary throw in. Go around the grounds thanks to Think Water. Polar Bay 2-3-15, lead Bury 1-2-8. Imps 4-2-26, lead Lawn 2-2-14. LB 1-5-11, lead South Colac 1-2-8, and Simpson 4-1-25, lead the Western Eagles 2-3-15. And I'll try and get you Nepal score. Birregurra defeated Apollo 80-8, and we'll get you a full-time score here as soon as we have it here.
47-44, Irrewarra 1.
Fantastic to see. As Bo now grabs the footy, he's tackled straight away. Harris got up a little bit proper. Hopefully he's all right, but he seems to be walking around, which is good to see. So back to the play. Burnett's got the mark now. Gets it hands by hands now to Bone. Bone centering, kick to centre half forward. It's a shocker. And the Bombers are away again through Hutchison there. Not sure why he needed to play on, but he's turned it over, though, and the mark being taken there by Borg. One of the recruits smack bang in the centre of Warrowie Rec Reserve in bright sunshine. Short kick. Good defensive work by Swain on Daffy, because Daffy was going to take the mark easy, but Swain did brilliantly. Hardy, was he taken high? Umpire Panther was blindsided.
He wasn't taken high, mate. He played for it.
I think you're right. We'll get a ball up nonetheless here. So closing on quarter time here after an explosive start with 5 goals kicked in the first 10, but it's been all the Bomber since. Hutchison, well done on that occasion here by Bone. I think Hutchison might have copped a bit of a corky on the way through. Hopefully he's all right.
Either that or he's kicked a shin, I reckon.
Yeah, he's back on his feet, but he's all right. Which is good to see. The Skippery started this game so well.
Kinfolk chiropractic injury update, Drew.
Yeah, Harris there might have rolled his ankle there, but he's going to soldier on. McGuire tattled on beautifully. Here's Hutchison again. The skipper did superbly. And a chip kick to Carmody out left half forward. And the Bombers are queuing up again. That's an interesting sort of a kick there by Carmody. Not the 15. No, look out. The play on advantage is paid to McKenzie. McKenzie's kick not that great. Larico attacked it nicely, but he's a harassed by McGuire, but did okay out of it. Hand pass back to Ferrari. Snapping corner up towards the half-forward flank. Burnett got a terrible bounce, and so did Stevens. Stevens was up to the task, though. Apply some good pressure there against 3. Bombers are going to win out, I suspect, but Bone did okay. Still in the centre of the ground. Well done by the 2 Bones. Gets it by hands now to Coots. Coots' long kick to centre half forward. Kurt Mulgrew has to mark this. Got spawned here by Andrews, Darren McDonald. They're backing up. Mulgrew rubs it nicely. Hands it over the top to Larico. Larico through traffic. He tried to take him on, but did okay. Hand to Mulgrew, and there's quarter time. An entertaining first quarter, but the Bombers certainly dominated a later part of that quarter, and they have a 27-point lead at the first change, 7-3-45 to the D's 3 straight 18. Goal kickers so far, Ramos has kicked 2 goals. Singles to Morrissey, Toby Middleton, Hutchison, Swain and Dunn. Well, Graham, O'Meara and Melgrew, the goal kickers for the D's here. 10 goals kicked in the first quarter. We'll take a break. Back with plenty more here from Warrowie Recreation Reserve after this, with the Bombers leading at the first change by 27 points.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
G'day, it's Chris from Westvic Garage Doors. We install sectional doors, roller doors and shutters. With over 20 years experience, trust us for Automatic Technology Australia automation, covering Colac, Apollo Bay and surrounds.
Westvic Garage Doors, the Mix FM Business of the Month.
Your club delivers on the field. Thinkwater Colac delivers solutions, serving the southwest for over 25 years. Irrigation and filtration systems, pumps and rainwater tanks, and your local experts in solar pump systems. At Thinkwater Colac, they do water well.
At Sports Power Colac, we're strong supporters of local footy and netball. We've got everything you need for the season. The most popular shoes, boots, socks, shorts, compression gear, balls and more. This football and netball season, see us at Sports Power Colac, your local experts.
With the footy and netball season here, the Colac RSL is your spot for post-game catch-ups. Grab a cold drink, enjoy delicious food and celebrate and commiserate with mates. If you're cheering from the sidelines or playing on the court or field, wind down at the Colac RSL.
With rising interest rates and the cost of living front of mind, it's natural to feel uncertain about the property market. But locally, the story is still a positive one. Buyer demand remains strong and homes are selling. The team at Richardson Real Estate continues to achieve excellent results for our clients. If you're ready to sell or thinking about the future, we're here to offer honest advice and tailor a plan to suit your needs and property. Because the right strategy can make all the difference. Richardson Real Estate, Colac's most trusted opinion.
Greg Allen Farm Machinery. We help you get that job done easy. That's the GAFM family. We've got your back. We'll keep you on track. We're proud to serve the Southwest with all the farm machinery and service that's the best. From the paddock to the barn, we'll help you build the future of your farm. We help you get that job done easy. Greg Allen Farm Machinery.
Out in the field, on the netball court or cheering from the sidelines, looking after your body matters this season. At Kinfolk Chiropractic Centre in Colac, we help locals move better, feel better and stay in the game. Check us out on socials.
G'day, Jake Rodder, Sales Manager at Ace Radio Colac. Business registrations close in a few days for the 40K countdown. This is your chance to get your business in front of thousands of local listeners and give your customers a chance to win a share of $40,000. We're talking more exposure, more foot traffic and more customers. Packages start from just a few $100, so don't miss out. Register your business now and reach out to the team today.
A ding or a major prang? We know getting your car or ute fixed can feel stressful. Lou and Cam here from Colac Collision Centre.
We're here to help you every step of the way.
We'll talk you through the booking process and any insurance queries.
Once it's time to bring in your vehicle, the crew and I will make sure to look after it in the workshop. We offer fast, reliable and quality work every time.
We care about your car as much as you do. Colac Collision Centre, Hugh Murray Drive, Colac East.
Our legendary tradie on Mix FM.
At Sports Power Colac, we're strong supporters of local footy and netball. We've got everything you need for the season. The most popular shoes, boots, socks, shorts, compression gear, balls and more. This football and netball season, see us at Sports Power Colac, your local experts.
Powered by KFC Colac, Sports Power Colac and Minerva Foods. This is CDFNL Live.
And we are back at CDFNL Live. Match of the day from Warrowie Reserve. Irrewarra-Beeac Otway Districts jumped out of the block, kicked the first 2 goals in the first minute and a half before Irrewarra responded with one of their own. Otway with their third, and then it was all the Bombers after that. They kicked the next 6 on the trot to lead. A 7-3-45 to Otway, 3 straight 18. AJ, key match ball and stat winners.
Yeah, looking at the stats for Stevcom, boys. First quarter, free kicks, 5 in that first term to Irrewarra-Beeac, 3 to the Otway Districts side. As far as the hit-outs go for Irrewarra-Beeac side of things, Big Jack Grigsby, 12 hit-outs for the term, 4 also to Charlie McGuan, Irrewarra-Beeac side. Otway Districts, 6 to Alex Gunning in that first term, 1 to his brother, and 3 also to Joel Ferrari. Major stats winners for the Bombers in that first term. Bryce McDonald, 6 kicks, 2 handballs, no marks, 8 disposals on the Stevcom stat sheet. Couple of players on 7. Toby Middleton, 3 kicks, 4 handballs and 1 mark. Also Max Hutchison, I should say, 5 kicks, 2 handballs and 2 marks on the Stevcom stat sheet. On Otway District side of things, 7 in that first term to Alex Burnett, 3 kicks, 4 handballs and 3 marks. Several players on 6 disposals in that first term. Carl Daffy, 5 kicks, 1 handball. handball, no marks. Lane Buckwell, 3 kicks, 3 handballs, 2 marks. Sam Mulgrew, 4 kicks, 2 handballs, 1 mark. Those leading stats went us to quarter time thanks to Steve Comboys.
Well, what a game we've got on our hands. We wanted a fast-paced game. That's exactly how it started. I think it was 3 goals in the first 4 minutes, and then probably 5 or 6 in the first 10. Then things sort of just petered out a little bit, and Otway just took control of the game. Be interesting to see what Drewy and Will have from the coaches.
Yeah, well, Grigsby was clearly winning the hit-outs early, Spider, when he started off in the ruck. And then Otway was sharking that successfully and getting really good quick entries through by a foot into their forward 50. And they were scoring quick goals. They had Irrewarra-Beeac really on the back foot there for a few minutes, but Irrewarra-Beeac were able to slow and steady things down, win out of the centre square. But, boys, what did you hear from the coaches?
Yeah, I went to Irrewarra-Beeac's huddle. I was too busy eating something and getting a couple of damn sims.
That's all right, mate.
The real positive for Irrewarra-Beeac was Fletcher Hardy at centre forward. He took a couple of really good marks as well. And don't want too many numbers going forward with the ball, trying to be on the scoreboard. So, apart from that, very, very happy coaches Bryce McDonald and Cooper Stevens.
Well, yeah, look, Shane Boynton just emphasised that the players need to be accountable for their men. They had too many times where their opposition halfbacks were running off their man and creating opportunities inside 50 for the Bombers. The other thing they wanted to talk about was using those short 45s a little bit more. They've been dictating to the Bombers defenders by kicking long down the line.
So second quarter underway here at Warrowie Recreation Reserve. It is an absolutely gorgeous day for football here. As Larico tried to put his head over the ball, but taken away was done. Hand pass to the big fella Grigsby, but he's head holding the footy. Interesting. Free kick to be taken by Gunning. So Imps up by a couple of goals. Apollo Bay up by 8 points against Bury. And Simpson up by 4 goals against the Eagles. Kick to centre half forward. Ball off hands again there. Burnett. It's arrived it nicely. On the 50. On Stepney on the left foot there. He had the right idea, but Stonehouse read it well. And takes a really good defensive mark.
In some good form at the moment, isn't he?
He is. He started the year off brilliantly. He was terrific on Dom there a few weeks back. Seems an eternity ago now. And he's going to hack the kick to right in front of the broadcast position. Hutchison underneath it. Got Mitchell, couldn't take the mark. Middleton recovers nicely for the Bombers. Hand pass to Hope, really. Bone gets back. Wanted a free kick. He might get one, actually. Yes, he will. And he's going to win himself a free kick, according to umpire McKinnon. Was no doubt there. So Josh Bone to take the free kick. Attacking side of the wing. No one really leading forward of the ball. So decides to kick it up to about 40 metres out. And the big fella Grigsby underneath it takes the mark here. Mirror and McDonald are just having a bit of a disagreement behind play. Here comes Stevens again. Kicks up towards the centre wing position there. They're still going at it. McDonald and O'Meara not happy with each other on the Saturday afternoon. Ball's out there on that occasion to Coots. He's immediately wrapped up. Then we're going to get a ball up here yet again.
Just a few coaching tips been handed out, Drewy, I think.
Yeah, don't really see Bryce McDonald get into that sort of action too much. Gunning. Really unopposed, really in the ruck, so he decides to wheel away and just thump the kick towards half forward. Underneath it there, well done by Gunning. This is Ed. Dishes it off by hand on that occasion there to Lockie Bone. He better be quick. He got a hand pass away just in the nick of time, but Burnett did well. Great tackle, Middleton. Sort of dumped him into the turf, and he's pinged him holding the ball. Gee, that's a contender for the player of the day. Courtesy of, just trying to find
Premium Group Painting.
Premium Group Painting, thank you. As Middleton, the youngsters, got the free kick at half back. Kicks towards the wing position on that occasion. Hardy fell over. Carpenter did well. Did not go the contest there in Ferrari. That ball spills out of play. We get a boundary throw in front of us. Good crowd here. Beautiful day for football, as I said. And Albion were in front by less than a kick in South Colac. And the netball here, the Bombers on the ball for the first time this year. They defeated Otway by 3 goals. And Birregurra 80 defeated Apollo Bay 8. Gunning wins the tap down on that occasion. The Gunning boys combine it. Ed got the kick inside 50. Oh, cool, calm and collected from Bryce McDonald. Class over centre mark there. Gives his die hand to Stevens. Tacked it on the half volley there was Andrews. Chipping ball back inside to the big man Grigsby. Takes the mark. He goes on quickly with a hand pass to Andrews. Just got the kick away just. Kick towards the wing. Favouring Dunn. Kept the ball in. Ooh, that was a bit careless there. Probably was lucky it wasn't a lot of worse for Ed. It's a free kick for a hold off the football. And it's going to go to Demons.
It's going to Gunning.
Gunning will get the free kick. He ran the grounds. Apollo Bay 2-4, lead Bury 1-3. Imps 5-2, lead Lawn 3-2. Elvie 1-8-14 to South 1-2-8. And Simpson 6-3 plays. The Eagles 2-3. That's a poor kick. And Grigsby's taken the mark. Defensive side. just on the edge of the square. He gives it off by hand now to Bryce McDonald. He's got the players to come to him. Kicks to centre half forward. Nice kick in the end. Mark taken by Frampton. This is Jacob. He wants to get off and play on, which he does. That's a nice entry. And Morrissey takes the mark. Just protected the drop of the ball at the last millisecond. And again, Morrissey's done a couple of good leads at that time this afternoon. And she'll go back and you would think have a crack for his second 35 out. On the left half forward flank, kick in towards the Princess Highway to the ground in his second quarter.
The Bombers did really well there, Drew, to transition the ball from the skinny to fat side.
So he comes in, Charlie Morrissey, for his second. Off to the right and stayed there and through for a behind. So that's the first score of the second term. So it takes him on to 7 goals 4, which is 46. D's a 3 straight 18. Early stage of second term. Greg Allen, Farm Machinery scoreboard.
So trying to bring the ball back in here for Otway. Most of the options have already gone. So plays on, decides to go long, ended up going short in the end and then the far side of the ground. So mark has been taken by Bone. Bone just chips over the top. Finds Mackenzie. Mackenzie with the ball, looking at options further down the ground. Doesn't seem to be a lot, so he just chips the ball back across to Pedersen. So Chris Pedersen now the ball in the back pocket here. Swings on that favoured left foot here, goes short again. So just a short game holding the ball up here. Mackenzie with another one. He's looking more to go central this time. Great looking kick. Lands in the hands of Bone. Lachlan Bone drives the ball forward, but Cooper Stevens just stands his ground in between two Otway Districts blokes. He plays on quickly. Goes into Enor. Enor swings on that left foot as he always does. A great smother there. Absolutely great smother by Bone. He ends up the ball in his hands. Bit of time. Chips ball over top towards Amira. Amira leads the race to the ball. Great shepherd off the ball there. Amira now steadies up. Goes for Mulgrew. Not a great kick. Mulgrew wrapped up in a tackle. Umpire said going nowhere. A bit more time there. I think Amira to deliver the ball properly.
Just keep it on Jack Harris there, boys. He just looked a bit properly doing the run-throughs along the bench, so keep it on that. On the Kofor chiropractic injury update.
So the ball comes out and I just throws it over. His head. O'Meara dives on top of it, does well to feed it out. Oh no, dragged back in under, and the umpire says no prior. So
speak of the devil, he's just about to come back on, actually.
There we go. 35 out from the Otway goal. To say they need the first one this quarter will be the biggest understatement of the year, I would have thought. So,
yes, correct, Spider.
Gunning wins that one, but lands in the hands of McDonald. He wrapped up immediately.
Free kick.
Free kick, was it? Not too high. So it was Dewar actually with the ball now. Here's a chance to relieve the pressure here for Irrewarra-Beeac. Should have known by the orange boots, shouldn't I?
Say, should have known the boots.
The boots should have been did give away. He goes to Stevens. Stevens goes out wide, not to McDonald for a change. So down the line here we have Patch. Patch goes long. Good kick. So he's holding up possession now.
Stonehouse.
Ball there, Stonehouse. He's a long way from home, isn't he?
What's he doing?
I don't know, but he's gone back to Patch, who goes long. That's a great mark by Hutchison. He's a star, this bloke.
Isn't he?
Not, and now I'll put the muzzle in. Not the greatest kick, but it's gone to advantage here. Picked up. Who's this one?
Ramos.
I can't see. So, Ramos. Bang. I couldn't see the number, so it was hard. So anyway, he has his third for the day. He's the 8th Irrewarra-Beeac. 8-4-52. Leading Otway District, who is still 3 straight. Thanks to Greg Allen at Farm Machinery.
That one really hurt Otway there. They worked so hard to get it into their forward 50 and then bang, 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 bang. What was it, four kicks?
Yep.
They're running rampant at the moment, and it's hard to transition. It's hard for the D's to stop the transition, that's for sure.
Yeah, when you're trying to stop momentum, it's just hard to. On this modern day footy, it's just hard.
Just a reckless free kick.
Timing forward half would be, the main thing at the moment. The D's need to control, and obviously giving away high tackles isn't ideal.
It's just coming out too easy out of their forward zone. So back in the middle we go here with the Bombers on top by 31 points. As Bone got the kick, we're under real pressure there. Swaying got Mitchell, couldn't take the mark. Back on top of it. There's like 3 or 4 players trying to fight with the footy, and umpires plucked out a free kick here for holding the ball.
He did dive on it, but
it's going to go to Frampton. Frampton's kick. Hutchison through his hands, couldn't take the mark. He's been really good, but mopped up there by Daffy. Daffy's chipping kick over the top's all right, and finds Habgood. So Habgood now, what can the D's muster? Kick inside 50, Mulgrew on a lead. Over his head, good punch away by Patch. McDonald comes up to mop up. He slipped on the ground. Hand pass beautifully done to Stevens. Hand pass wasn't so well done to Daffy. Get the hand pass just in the nick of times. Turnover again, Grigsby. They've just got numbers everywhere here at the moment, the Bombers. But it's picked up on that occasion there by Harvey. Harvey snapping ball to the forward zone, but Stonehouse did really well. And I think he's going to get a free kick, I reckon.
For a hold.
Yep, he's going to get a free kick. No, the other way.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
I thought it was going to the Bombers.
Gee, that's a weird one.
A lot of jumper being held there, but anyway, we're not out there.
Yeah, correct.
So we got
Marnie.
Dean Marnie.
So Dean Marnie, the last president to kick 10 goals in a game, much to Ross Panthers' disgust. So he comes in, checks sides, and misses. Talked her up and they let you down like that. It's unbelievable.
Wasn't me for once. Talking so that's good.
We all do it. Don't worry, we all do it. 3-1-19.
The commentators curse something, Paul.
I think Paul's just in his mind was saying he'll kick this, he'll kick this, he'll kick this.
I did actually say that.
Charles Andrews to bring the ball back into play here for the Bombers. So the Bombers lead by 3 points.
So Andrews to bring the ball in comes the clubroom side of the ground, leaping up high, can't quite take the mark there was Hardy. Ball hits the ground, smothered by the big fella, then of course messed up the handball. Ferrari gets his handball at the Bone. Bone wrapped up in a tackle, he's going absolutely nowhere.
He's gone.
Umpire says no, Maynard has no prior there, mate.
Oh, hang on.
No,
He's
there's
paid
two
it.
options
Yeah,
that
he's paid it.
paid it.
He's paid it.
No one's paid it. Well, there we go. Anyway, 1-0 there. So Swain with the ball now goes across. Not the greatest to kick. Bone taps the ball forward really cleverly. Lands in the hands of who's picked that one?
Marnie!
Is that Marnie?
Yeah.
So he's on the board now. Has his first. Dean Marnie has his first. Has the fourth for Otway. They move to 4-1-25. A trailing Irrewarra-Beeac 8-4-52. And we've ticked over about 9.5 minutes in this second quarter.
Jeez, didn't they need that?
Oh, absolutely. Their pressure's lifted as well, I reckon, the last 5 minutes. Their contested ball has been important and they've been able to get some outside run.
Around the grounds, thanks to Thinkwater. It's all tied up down at just up the road at Irrewarra. 2-4-16 apiece. Lawn 6-2-38, Lady Evs 5-3-33. Albi up by 6 behinds over South, and Simpson lead by 17 points over the Western Eagles. So a couple of good games going around the district.
McGon wins that one down. Bone for Otway. He gets a handball forward again, but only as far as Andrews. Andrews couldn't quite pick up the ball. Ball 45 out from Otway. We'll have another ball up. All yours now, Drewy. Or you getting those stats out?
So much better signs here for Otway in the last couple of minutes here. Can they get another string 2 in a row together? Here's a chance through Duffy. He has a ping, a goal. This is close. It's there. There you go.
They're calling for touch, Drew.
They're calling touch for it's the goal umpire, and he said kick a goal, and that's a much-needed goal. So they get 2 in a row here. The D's just a bit of some momentum back their way. Duffy kicks his first, and that was a ripping goal too through traffic, and they go to 5-1-31 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
Westvic Shed's goal of the day.
It's a Irrewarra-Beeac 8-4-52. That is a goal of the day contender indeed.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
It's just a goal out of nowhere, wasn't it?
It was.
Just grabbed it just chucked on the boot from 40. That was a great finish under pressure. So
sometimes that's what you got to do to just keep the momentum rolling.
That's one thing I know about Carl Duffy is he contested ball.
No,
Can you play with him?
Yeah, first game back for the year and kicks a very important goal. Margin back to 21 points. Back in the middle, McGuan doing the ruck work again. Dewar comes off the square. Middleton, here's the hand pass here for Frampton here. Burnett ran over the top of the footy. Frampton, was he taken high? No, he wasn't. Here's an opportunity. Free kick. It's going to go the Bombers' way. And we'll go to Tom Frampton at centre half back. And he's going to quickly go up towards centre wing. Not a great kick, though. Christian Smith shuts a spoil, and here's a chance for McGuan to run onto it. He goes inside 50. Beautiful. Centimetre perfect. And Ramos has marked it almost directly in front. Just a free kick that did not want to give away across centre half forward there, did Otway, but another shot for goal for Ramos. He's going back for number 4, directly in front from 35.
Taking the long sleeve off too.
Yes.
It's
actually a bit confusing.
It's actually quite beautiful. It's actually quite warm on ground level.
Yeah.
So
They were out as well, Drewy, there.
they were. So this is a goalie for the Bombers just to store some momentum back their way. 35, kick on the way. He likes it. And he got the Xavier Dersmo little arrow out. He actually did.
The Carro's arrow, Drew.
He actually did. He might have went. You're lucky that went through. Otherwise, that looked very, very close to the goal post.
It didn't seem like there was much celebration otherwise. I think they were waiting for the goal umpire's signal.
Yeah.
Didn't hear any car horns for a bit.
Wasn't really convinced till the goal umpire signalled it. So to 9-4-58 now the Bombers here on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Otway Districts are 5-1-31. Margin back at the 27 points.
The beauty of our game is you can use the whole space between the 2 big sticks. Don't have to go to the middle. Anyway, back in the middle there, McGuan to do battle with Gunning. Up they go. Neither of them really got a clear tap way, but Hutchinson done really well. Feeds a handball back. Bombers going back into attack here. Great play there by Pedersen. He's fighting for the ball here. Does well. Picks it up. Gets a handball out the back. Done really well here. Chance to build now for Otway. Chip out wide. Goes towards Gunning. He's in front. Should mark and does. So Ed Gunning with the ball now. Providing a bit of a target from... Oh, it's not the greatest kick, but it works. Lux of Fortune turns around at Ryan Borg and takes a mark. Much talked up recruit. As time now, Borg chips into centre forward. That's a great kick too. Great lead by Marnie. He's a bit too far to score this time, so he'll attempt, but he plays on. Chips wide towards Bone. Bone's been in a lot of things. He's Otway keeping him in the game. He goes out wider still. Finds Larico. Larico now plays on. Has a look at the goals. Not a great kick off the boot, and has put it into the Utes, parked over there in the forward pocket. So, resultant free kick.
Oh, no.
Coming into Irrewarra-Beeac. Had probably a bit more time than he would have thought there. But anyway.
Probably didn't need to play on. He played on when he took that mark. Should have just taken his time.
So, Dewar has got the free kick out here for Irrewarra-Beeac with a 27-point lead as we approach the halfway mark of this second quarter. Just humps to kick up the line. Dees have got the numbers here. They spoiled each other in the end, really. Ball spilled to the back again. Here's Maguire now. The Bombers are outside some candy. Has a bounce to Big Weller. Hand pass, missed throw. Pots paddles it back. Frampton tried to paddle it on. Did well. Back by hand to Maguire. 55. A chipping ball beautifully. And finds Ramos. And that's a play that they contended thanks to Premium Group Painting. That was really well done by the two youngsters as Ramos goes into the pocket and finds Dunn uncontested. He wants to play on. Snaps around the corner. That's an ugly sort of a kick. Morrissey underneath it, punched away. Dunn's going to get it. Oh, he had a fumble there, tried to have a second attempt and through for a rush behind. So they go to 9-5, 59. Otway a 5-1-31 margin back out to 28 points as D's bringing in back through Daffy at half back. He goes inboard to McKenzie. So McKenzie now just going to go towards the wing position there. That's not a great kick there for Malgrew. And he's tackled by Patch over the line. And we're going to toss back in. Back smack bang centre wing outside the ground. Here at where the Gulfs sort of dried up a little bit. We had plenty of them in the first quarter.
Couldn't maintain that pressure.
No, I wouldn't have thought so. Band we throw in here. 59 Irrewarra-Beeac. Otway Districts 31. The lead is 28 points. Maguire paddles it forward. Done. Quick handball was a good one to Hutchison. Quick kick inside 50. Morrissey there right at the back. Just had a momentary fumble there. Tackled nicely by Cooch. Play onto the umpire. Getting back there, Dees was Patterson. Just hacks the kick at the other side there. Dewar has to get there. He did well. Good contest by Daffy as well. Here's a chance for Swain if he get Morrissey rather. Tried to pick up there. He's tackled. And we'll get a ball up inside 50 yet again for the Bombers. He got a ball up here 30 metres around from goal. McGuire doing the ruck work again against Gunning. Gunning wins the tap down. Ball, here's a chance done. McGuire caught. Play on to call Dewar. Backs it goes to Fletcher Hardy. Has a snap from 48. That looks great off the boot. Morrissey!
Either or.
Marks 1 metre out and should go back and kick their 10th goal and his second.
Was he in the goal square or not? What are they going to call?
He's going to talk to the umpire, which is a good thing to do.
I don't think he needs to anyway. He kicked the goal, but he's got to call it back as Cam Panther.
I think he's going to kick it again.
Yeah, and he's going to line him up.
Well, he's going to line him up. So the goal, he kicked the goal. So he's going to go back, take two. Umpire checks with the umpire, said that's all clear, mate. So it's a goal. So they got their 10th. And Morrissey kicks goal number 2, and they go on to 10 goals, 5-65 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Otway Districts are 5-1-31 as we approach the second half of this second quarter on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
The Bombers are now matched up the D's in the contested possessions for sure, and especially over that stoppage there, they were able to get the handball chain out to Dewar, and his kick inside to Morrissey was perfect.
Morrissey now 5 marks in the Stepcom stat sheet, Spider.
Perfect, mate, perfect. You had a good day out. So the ball back in the middle now. McGuire to take on Gunning. Going there, McGuire wins that one down quite comfortably. Hutchinson runs on the ball. Can't pick it up, but keeps paddling it forward. He's gained 40 metres. Now picks it up, swings on the right boot. Bending one back towards the goal line. Free kick being paid for a hold.
Yep.
So McKenzie with a relieving free kick now. Plays on straight away. Oh, dangerous, but Daffy.
That's 50.
Yes, it is.
That's 50.
Undisciplined there by Jacob Frampton. Mark was taken.
Just don't give it away here. You can't afford to give a 50, give a reversal away.
With it now.
And Daffy's just, he's going, I've got a kick here, I'm going to take it. So he does just that, goes into Bone. Lachlan Bone now, centre half forward. Where's he go? He's long options down the line, all going in the back to the Stonehouse. Umpire said no, so Rove there.
Oh, no.
Andrews ran one way, ran the other way, and picked up there by Habgood. Habgood feeds the ball back towards towards Graham. Graham goes in the handball across to Bone. Bone has a shot for goal and is just off target to the near side. So second behind on the board for Otway Districts. They have 5-2. Trailing Irrewarra-Beeac, who are 10-5.
So he's on the score for the first time today as Pat's marks from the kick in. Goes out wide to Brucey Linder off the CDFNL. Tommy Enor going to centre the kick to Sway. You like that one, Spider, did you?
I like the Bruce Linder. I like that.
So,
my vintage.
So Swain's now got the footy here. He's going to give it back to his other co-coach, and Bryce McDonald.
I didn't know Swain was coach.
And that's a very, very poor kick. That's unlike him. And they've coughed it up here. And here's Dill Clissold. Smack bang and settling. Great to see him back. 100%. Great kick. And Davey Marks just inside 50. Well within kicking distance. He saw he kicked a ripper at a goal a few minutes ago. And he's going to chip it to the forward zone. Coming up to meet us by Melbourne.
Jeez, what a grab.
Gee, that is an outstanding grab. Class Harbour centre mark of the day. We know how good he is. And should go back and kick his second goal from about 15 metres out directly in front. Gee, that was a good mark, that one.
Absolutely, yes. Threatened inside 50. He just hasn't gone his way all the time, but 2 on the scoreboard potentially here could start the catalyst for him.
So he should, no doubt, should kick this one through. 15 out. Bang it goes. And kicks his second. And it's a goal of the day contender as well. So to go to 6-2-38 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Irrewarra-Beeac at 10-5, 65 as we approach half time.
I've got two mark of the day so far, and they're both him.
Yeah, that was a good grab, that
How
one.
long's gone?
I reckon it's about 20 minutes, mate. I'm a little bit slow at the clock today.
These next few minutes are vital for the D's, I reckon. If they can snatch another one late, could be important heading into the second half.
So Grigsby's back on the ground after a bit of a spell. Even though McGuan wins the taps, when Grigsby's not on, they seem to Otway Districts seem to have more clearances than Irrewarra-Beeac do. But anyway,
around the grounds just quickly. Birregurra, Apollo Bay are all squared at 3-5-23 apiece. Lorna 7-3-45 lead the Imps 5-3-33. LB 5-8-38 lead South Colac 2-3-15. And Simpson 8-4-52 lead Western Eagles 4-4-28.
Grigsby win that one down again. The ball lands in the hands of Larico. He goes one way or the other and throws it on the right boot, drives Otway forward. Stonehouse sets himself to take the mark and does just that, just inside defensive 50.
And Irrewarra-Beeac won the A-grade Apple 47-44. Well, Birregurra 80 defeated Apollo Bay 8 thanks to Theodore Podiatry.
So that's I don't think people even want it. So the Rico takes the mark now and just loads up long from 55. Mulger in the box here, and he takes the mark. Is that wind picking up a little bit out there, lads?
It has a little, the last couple of minutes it has, yeah.
It just seems to be coming into the box, so it just seems to have picked up. And going to the end that Otway are kicking to by the look of it.
So, Spider, Sammy Mulgrew, 3 marks on the Stevcom stat sheet now, all rippers.
They all been good. He just finds himself in the right spot. So he swings around on the right boot, calls it really, really narrow, and is lucky to score in the end. So,
AJ,
6-3.
Don't put the muzzle in, for goodness sake.
He didn't. He said he's good marks. There's nothing about his kicking. That's Paul's job.
Well, I did think he's taken 2 marks and kicked 3 goals. So.
Anyway, McDonald now with the kicking in duties for Irrewarra-Beeac, who just need to steady a little bit now and maybe control the ball just a bit. Dewar provides a lead into the pocket, but that's ignored. So McDonald just plays on and goes a long down the line. And why wouldn't you either towards Morrissey? But that's almost a fantastic grab taken by Habgood. But the ball hits the ground. Quick handball back there. Back to Habgood again, who sizes his options up, drives Otway forward towards O'Meara. Smalls man the ground. Nearly takes mark. Handball comes to Andrews. Here we go again. Swain on that right boot. Goes long down the line. One-on-one contest down the ground. Ball's punched forward. Leans towards the boundary line. Done really well to keep that one out. The umpire said no. I think Ramos was... might have been a little unlucky, but the boundary umpire's there. We're not, and it's very straight there.
He was in the perfect position to get that decision.
And the boundary line is straight. There is no give here, as we've discussed, to help the Plains land. So Grigsby will do battle with Gunning. Grigsby wins that one down quite comfortably. Bone Sharks. It goes to Habgood. Done really well here. Chance to build. Goes long now is through Avery. Avery's kick goes towards Stonehouse. Ball hits the deck. Frampton's first to recover. Picks it up. Feeds a handball out to no one in particular. Running onto the ball here is Clissold. Clissold dealt with. Ball hits the deck again. Frampton comes in.
Ripped his head off.
Yes.
The old clothesline from hell is the old words in WWE terms.
Absolutely. So Frampton now. Jacob looking for options. There's nothing moving from up forward, so he has to go backwards. The ball's been chipped across now towards Andrews. Andrews marks just inside defensive 50. He goes short again. Now they are controlling the ball. So Middleton with it now. Look at his options. He comes out wide again towards Swain. Swain steadies, looks, plays on, goes down the line. Not a bad little kick. Got hands to it though. Ooh.
Almost.
Ooh, just out in front there of Hutchison, who's been a little quieter this quarter and is going off. So be even quieter for the next couple of minutes, Drew.
I think he might be quiet for the next 15 to 20 minutes because with half-time looming, boundary throw-in. Gigsbury doing the ruck work against Gunning, and Gunning, in fact, won the tap. Bone roved it, was immediately tackled, and we'll get another ball up here. Centre wing.
Been very good, Josh Bone.
He has.
Both on return after a year off.
And plus, missed the last one with a hamstring. Enor, just a quick kick up to centre half forward. Awkward ball to bounce though. Marnie punches it away, but only as far as Pedersen. Had a determinatory to think about it. Larico through his fingertips. Harris was tackled straight away, and we'll get a ball up yet again here. So half time fast approaching.
About 24 minutes we're gone, Drewy.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be too long to go, I would have thought. Grigsby, tackle done, was well tackled by Bone. Plowns to call good umpiring. Dewar over the top of the footy along with Avery, who was kicked the match winner last week.
The first quarter went 27, mate. We had 10 goals kicked. There's been, 5 kicked this quarter? And yeah.
Don't think there'll be a lot of time left in this quarter as Harris got one high and he'll get himself a free kick. He seems to be moving around okay after rolling his ankle in the opening quarter. Start this game off really well too, so he decides to kick it out wide. Hardy in a good one-on-ones. It was a good contest in the end between those two players, him and Burke, but Hardy did really well. Might have clicked one on the ear on the way through, but umpire was blindsided. Ball spills out to Bone. Just got the kick away. Jarto's coughed it up. And Jacob Frampton read it super and took an easy mark. He's going to dish it inside 50. That's looking for Ramos through his fingertips again. Coots mops up, in fact, here for the Demons. And just humps the kick up to centre wing there. Bone on a one-on-one there. He's done.
Yeah,
he's gone.
Yep.
He's done the string again, unfortunately. As Stevens plays a kick, and that'll be half-time.
Kinfolk chiropractic update there, Drewy.
And the way he pulled up there, that did not look good at all. And that's something that Otway did not need going into half-time. And looking at his face now, you can tell he's
done.
He's fair to say that he's going to be out for quite a few weeks, I would assume. But it's half-time. Entertaining first half of football here at Warrowie Recreation Reserve. We've had plenty of highlights, great goals kicked, and a high-scoring game too. 10-5, 65 the D's. Leading Otway Districts at 6-3-39. So they lead at 26 points after they killed 7 goals straight to 3 goals straight in the opening term. So it was a pretty even quarter that quarter. And unfortunately, they're going to have one less on the bench for the rest of the afternoon, unfortunately. So, which is not great news for them, particularly.
Left hammy.
Yeah, it looked pretty. He pulled up straight away too, so that's definitely not a good sign indeed. We'll go around the grounds and around the courts thanks to Theodore Bediger Group and of course, Carlac.
Carlac Tigers 46, leading Geelong West 33.
And in the A-grade netball today here, the Irrewarra-Beeac girls are on the board for the first time this year. 47 defeated Otway Districts 44, and Birregurra defeated Apollo 80-8. Meanwhile, in the football, a couple of interesting games going on around the district there. Half-time just up the road, and Apollo Bay got their nose in front against Berry. 6 points in front, 4-6-30. League Birregurra 3-6-24. Tried to end an 18-month winless drought. It'd be great to see if they do. Lorne have snuck away at half-time against the Carlac Imperials, 8-3-51 to the Cats 5-4-34. LV have also snuck away against South Carlac then 7-9-51 to 2-3-15. And Simpson at half-time led the Western Eagles 8-4-52. Lead the Eagles 4-4-28.
Barwon Heads are touching up the reigning premiers in Anglesea 72-33.
Wow. There you go. And just some handled league scores if we can get some before we go. But Cobden 4-7-31, lead Port Fairy 3-6-24, and Hamilton 2-1-13, lead Camden 1-1-7. That game is in the first quarter there. Well, Warrnambool lead South Warrnambool by 22 points, and
half-time. Back in Jarvis there, man, in the first quarter. Gets another handball and the ball tapped back to him there. Runs towards 50. Centres the ball, or actually Way, Will Jarvis, undoubtedly.
Takes the mark. He's 55 metres from goal. Probably a bit too far out on a day like today. He spitters to kick inside 50. Oh, good mark.
That's Levi Dino.
And Levi Dino
off here. Backs around it. Big kick on the right boot in front. Here's Antake. No, he doesn't quite take the mark. Ball goes free. Go over the back. And Zobel has a goal. Probably richly deserved for the amount of attacking there. I love it. He decides to settle the ball, smart kick, but there's no one really hungry.
Yes.
Has made it his own from 3 deep.
That's what I call a quarter. No, and he's copped the kick up, and now Hutchison the player you don't want to give it to. Kicks inside 50. Hayward, good mark. Class over centre mark of the day. All he had his eyes on the ball the whole time. And the Eagles clear it away. Here's Dynhoven. Gets around 1. Runs to 45. Hayes goes for goal. It's going to fall forward and mark. Taken by Spokes. But no, and Victoria and Weatherly will rain in about 15 minutes. So Bosley's got the footy. Kick towards the space. Beautiful. And that's a good catch in the end. Taken on that occasion there by McClellan.
Of society.
This is my bi-weekly catch-up with the Royal Society for the Protection of Birds in Scotland.
Carrie and Tommy.
To drive you home.
Liberty free thinking loans mean flexibility. Eligibility criteria apply. Visit liberty.com.au. Mix FM.
G'day, it's Chris from Westvic Garage Doors. We install sectional doors, roller doors and shutters. Ask about our smartphone control kits for remote access. And remember, annual servicing ensures warranty and safety.
Westvic Garage Doors, the Mix FM Business of the Month.
At Sports Power Colac, we're strong supporters of local footy and netball. We've got everything you need for the season. The most popular shoes, boots, socks, shorts, compression gear, balls and more. This football and netball season, see us at Sports Power Colac, your local experts.
Feeling the pinch from your Achilles tendon or heel pain? Theodore Podiatry not only has your back, they've got your feet, offering non-invasive treatment options with no downtime. So you keep moving forward. Step into relief with recommended footwear for work, casual outings, even mum and dad. The extensive collection includes foot-friendly and stylish shoes with a wide range of Birkenstocks to choose from. Is your Achilles holding you back? Not anymore. Step into relief today. Visit Theodore Podiatry.
Out in the field, on the netball court or cheering from the sidelines, looking after your body matters this season. At Kinfolk Chiropractic Centre in Colac, we help locals move better, feel better and stay in the game. Check us out on socials.
With the footy and netball season here, the Colac RSL is your spot for post-game catch-ups. Grab a cold drink, enjoy delicious food and celebrate and commiserate with mates. If you're cheering from the sidelines or playing on the court or field, wind down at the Colac RSL.
Cam here from Colac Collision Centre. We specialise in four-wheel drive repairs, getting your rig back on and off the road. Call us before you make a claim. Colac Collision Centre. Find us on Hugh Murray Drive.
Our legendary tradie on Mix FM.
For welding you can trust and steel work built to last. Call Leslie Maintenance and Pipe Fitting in Colac. Pipelines, structural steel on-site installs. Built strong, built local. See Trev and the team at 74 Bruce Street, Colac.
Mowers are in stock and available now from Mark Benton Farm Machinery Repairs Simpson, your authorised Ferris and Victor dealer. Ferris and Victor zero-turn mowers offer a smoother ride, delivered by 2 or 4-wheel independent suspension together with a steel fabricated deck. Both brands are quality built and made in the USA. They also carry a range of belts and blades for other mower brands and stock a large range of 4-ply and 6-ply ATV and side-by-side tyres. Mark Benton Farm Machinery, 580 Sunday Ridge Road, Simpson.
Now at Harvey Norman, 10% off selected AEG kitchen appliances plus 10-year manufacturer's warranty. That's right, upgrade to premium AEG kitchen appliances and save. 10% off selected AEG ovens and cooktops plus 10-year warranty. 10% off selected AEG range hoods and dishwashers and 10-year warranty. Experience the premium German-designed AEG range with this amazing offer in-store and online. 10% off selected AEG kitchen appliances plus 10-year manufacturer's warranty at Harvey Norman now. Conditions apply.
Harvey Norman, Warn Ponds and Warrnambool. G'day, Jake Rodder, Sales Manager at Ace Radio Colac. Business registrations close in a few days for the 40K countdown. This is your chance to get your business in front of thousands of local listeners and give your customers a chance to win a share of $40,000. We're talking more exposure, more foot traffic and more customers. Packages start from just a few $100, so don't miss out. Register your business now and reach out to the team today.
Powered by KFC Colac, Sports Power Colac and Minerva Foods. This is CDFNL Live.
All right, welcome back to CDFNL Live. We're down at Warrowie Reserve and it is half time here and it's been not a bad game so far. Drewy and AJ.
It has been. We'll give you that score at the moment. It's a 26-point lead to Irrewarra-Beeac, 10-5-65 to the D 6-3-39. Gee, that was a good intro from you, Paul. My job's in a bit of danger.
I don't know about that.
We'll go around the grounds thanks to Thinkwater and obviously Theodore Podiatry Group, because we've got a couple of interesting games going on in the district at the moment. As we just mentioned there, it's half-time in most of the places. Simpson are one of them, 8-4-52 lead at the Western Eagles, 4-4-28. So the Eagles have to come from behind to secure their first win. Of course, Simpson in the box set to do so. The big one down at Lawn sees the Dolphins lead 8-3-51. They kick 5 goals to 0 in that second quarter to lead the Cats 5-4-34. Goal kickers so far, Mitchie Herbertson and James Hughes with 2 apiece, while for the Colour Imperials are all singles so far. Apollo Bay, 4-6-30, lead Irrewarra 3-6-24, so they've got a 6-point lead at half-time, which is fantastic to see. Flynn McGuan, the leading goal kicker there for the Hawks with 2. Len Zavaglia, who nailed it almost day last week, he's got 2 himself as well, so tight game going on down there. Elvie, 7-9-51. They got a big lead against South Colac, 2-3-15. They kicked 6 goals to 1 in that quarter. No goal update on goal kickers there as yet. Well, here, as we mentioned, it's Irrewarra-Beeac, 10-5-65, lead Otway Districts 6-3-39. Stavcom stats, thanks, AJ.
Yeah, looking at the half-time stats, boys, Irrewarra-Beeac 12 free kicks in that first half, Otway Districts 8. As far as the hit-outs go, Big Jack's Grigsby, tough name to say. Grigsby, yep, 16 hit-outs for half-time for Irrewarra-Beeac. Number 16, Charlie McGuan, also 10 hit-outs for Irrewarra-Beeac. On Otway District side of things, Alex Gunnings finished the half with 14 hit-outs, 1 also to Gunning, which is his brother Edward, and 3 also to Joel Ferrari. Major stats winners for the Bombers, 13 in that first half to Bryce McDonald, 9 kicks, 4 handballs, 1 mark. Several players on 10, boys. Toby Middleton, 4 kicks, 6 handballs, 2 marks. Cooper Stevens, 8 kicks, 2 handballs, 3 marks. Max Hutchison, 8 kicks, 2 handballs, 3 marks. Charles Andrews, 6 kicks, 4 handballs, 1 mark. Thomas Swain, 6 kicks, 4 handballs and 2 marks. That's for Irrewarra-Beeac. On Otway District side of things, just the one in double figures to half-time. Carl Daffy, 10 kicks, 3 handballs and 3 marks on the Stevcom stat sheet. Couple on 9. Alex Burnett, 4 kicks, 5 handballs and 3 marks. 3, in fact, on 9. Tyler Larico, 6 kicks, 3 handballs and 2 marks. Lachlan Bone, 5 kicks, 4 handballs and a couple of marks. And Josh Bone, 5 kicks, 4 handballs and 2 marks. Those leading stats winners to half-time, thanks to Stevcom, boys.
See, it's game on at People First Stadium on the Gold Coast. It's 7-point lead in favour of the Suns, but the Bombers have just kicked the last 2, so the game on there. It's 16-12-108 to the Bombers, 16-5-101. It's a high-scoring game. Yeah. There's still a lot of time to play on the clock there. Of course, the VFL won by 6 points as well, so that's going right down to the wire. Boys, entertaining first half of football. High-scoring game. In fact, 16 goals were kicked so far. The Bombers got on top in that 15 for about the last 10-15 minutes of that first quarter, but second quarter was a bit more even, though. Otway did a lot of things right, but just cannot stop their Bombers' quick transition from defence into attack.
Yeah, they get their game going, don't they? When they kick out wide to the wingers, they get those guys involved in the game, the short 45s, and they use their run and pace. You're seeing little guys like Hardy and the Middleton boys, Drew Framptons. They're starting to really get involved. And Thomas Swain, I think, has had a sensational game so far.
He's a ripper.
He really is. I mean, he's only a pretty little guy, but I think the way he mans that back line is just sensational. And they've got leaders all around the ground, Paul, really.
Yeah, they played, obviously really well, and Otway did well to stay in touch because Irrewarra-Beeac had, the command of that second quarter. It'll be interesting to see what happens after half-time, who comes out.
How much of a difference do you think it is for Irrewarra-Beeac having Jack Grigsby in the ruck?
Oh, you saw when Spider said when he went off on the bench, they just didn't sort of win those ones straight out of the middle. And around the ground too, like, he's a big dude. So if you're an Otway player and you're coming down forward and you see him...
He himself at sort of centre back.
A kick behind.
Kick behind. He takes a lot of uncontested marks in that position.
Oh, and they even used him here. They chipped to him. He's a big dude. He puts his arms up, Good luck spoiling that. And then, like Spider said, he's looking for the handball, which is what all good ruckmen do. They take the big grabs and then they feed it off to the runners and keep the ball moving.
Even his kicks, Spider, his short kicks are pretty handy too, aren't they?
Yeah, well, he uses the ball pretty well for a big fella. Yep. So, just interesting. Sorry, folks, I'm just sharing some lunch now.
I've been having my eye on Pilsy here for the last couple of minutes. No. He's going at 100%. He's got the footy now. He's going to have a kick. Take a photo of him, Paul. Put it on the...
too late.
Interesting
bit, Drewy, for that quarter. Otway actually outscored Irrewarra, where it felt like Irrewarra on top of the game. So it was 3-2 to 3-3. It doesn't matter. Like, it felt like Irrewarra were leading, that 80% of the play, but every time Otway went forward, they scored.
Yep. They need to kick the first at least 2 to get themselves a chance of winning this game. But it's doable. Like, it's in modern day footy, 26 points is nothing. You come in modern day footy, they're not out of this game by any means.
They kicked 2 goals in the first minute, so if they do that this quarter...
Yep, exactly right. So we'll have to wait and see what happens.
If I start the clock this time, that is.
They might kick 2 before the clock started.
Yeah, so it's going to be a very, very interesting second half there. Will, just a quick thought?
Yeah, definitely. I think Otway were able to use their short 45s a bit more. They definitely weren't kicking it as much long down to the line, but if they did, they actually had the outnumber quite a few times, I sort of noticed. They were able to take their opportunities when they went inside 50, and they're going to have to do that again. Their contested possession footy sort of was definitely the focal point there, and I guess if you pose the question to the Bombers now, obviously Maxie Hutchinson's contested ball ability is pretty immense in that midfield, and if he can respond for their midfield, then I think it might be a tough task for the D's to amount to a big comeback.
For sure, indeed, as well. We'll take a quick break here on CDFNL. Back with a big second half here from Warrowie Recreation Reserve, which is sun-bathed at the moment here, with the Bombers leading 10-5 at 65 to the D's 6-3. 39. Back with the third quarter after this break.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
At Sports Power Colac, we're strong supporters of local footy and netball. We've got everything you need for the season. The most popular shoes, boots, socks, shorts, compression gear, balls and more. This football and netball season, see us at Sports Power Colac, your local experts.
Upgrade your property with West Vic Garage Doors, your trusted roller door experts. Say goodbye to outdated squeaky doors and hello to style and security. Did you know if you have a pre-existing garage door, you can have it serviced every 12 months to maintain your warranty? Get in touch with the team at West Vic Sheds to make an appointment. West Vic Garage Doors, based at West Vic Sheds and Garages, Princes Highway, Colac West. Check them out on Facebook today.
For decades, Stevcom has delivered quality security, whether it's CCTV, alarm systems or access control, designed to protect homes, businesses and farms. Expert technicians take the time to understand each property, providing tailored security solutions and trusted monitoring. A business after hours, a family home at night, a farm stretching beyond the horizon. Different properties, different risks. One need in common: reliable security. Protect what matters most. Stevcom, your local experts.
Prep for your Tassie trip at the Ponds Hotel. Open daily from 9 a.m. It's the ideal stop before the ferry. Bistro open 11:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Offering spacious dining, value meals, kids play area, sports bar and ample parking. The ultimate pre-travel spot, Princess Highway, Warn Ponds.
For welding you can trust and steelwork built to last, call Leslie Maintenance and Pipe Fitting in Colac. Pipelines, structural steel on-site installs. Built strong, built local. See Trev and the team at 74 Bruce Street, Colac.
Mowers are in stock and available now from Mark Benton Farm Machinery Repairs Simpson, your authorised Ferris and Victor dealer. Ferris and Victor zero-turn mowers offer a smoother ride, delivered by 2 or 4-wheel independent suspension together with a steel fabricated deck. Both brands are quality built and made in the USA. They also carry a range of belts and blades for other mower brands and stock a large range of 4-ply and 6-ply ATV and side-by-side tyres. Mark Benton Farm Machinery, 580 Sunday Ridge Road, Simpson.
G'day, Sean here from Reese Evans. Check out our CF Moto range of high-quality ATVs and UTVs. These will get the most out of your workday, with a spec-rich range offering unbeatable value for money. Drop in for a test drive of the CF Moto range with our Reese Evans team.
Powered by KFC Colac, Sports Power Colac and Minerva Foods. This is CDFNL Live.
And we are back. CDFNL Live match day coverage here. Warrowie Reserve is where we're at today. A beautiful day for football. Sun is shining and we have a game on our hands. 10-5, 65, the home side leading Otway District 6-3-39, as Dewey rightly pointed out. 26 points is not a great margin in this modern day of football.
Correct. So just about set to go here for the second half here. Good crowd in. Beautiful day for football, at least anyway. We have got an A-grade netball score down at Simpson, and there's only a goal the difference there, nearing three-quarter time there. And Apollo Bay in front of Bury in the footy. Thanks to Think Water. We'll keep you updated on that. So here we go. Second half underway with the Bombers leading by 26 points. And this is a big game for both sides, looking for their second win early in the season. It'll be huge for them. Here's Larico, paddles to full nicely, grabs to Footy and just kick was a little bit wonky up towards half forward. McDonald hacked the ball forward. Gunning did it well. Smart idea. McDonald has a second attempt. Kicks towards half forward. Good contest there by Hardy. Carmody laid and got a very good tackle. Holding the football. Great tackle by Carmody. And a free kick here. And you better be careful this Otway player because he might give away 50 if you're not giving the ball back. So Carmody 55 metres out. That's an interesting sort of a kick. Clissold should mop this one up and he does. Class over centre mark of the day for Dill Clissold. Great to see him out there. Unfortunately, Otway Districts down to one on the bench. Unfortunately, Josh Bone did his hamstring.
I think it was Lockie Bone.
Lockie. Yeah. Sorry, so Lockie Bone done the hammy, so you won't see him again for the rest of the day. He did just in the shadows of half time. So Trotter. He's going to kick it long. Now he's going to toss to kick it that way. And finds a teammate in Borg. So the Demons here must get the first one at least, or maybe two, to get themselves a chance to get back into this game. Here's Josh Bone. So Josh Bone now has it, half-back flank left. Broadcast side of the ground here. Got no one really leading for him. He's got McKenzie backwards if he wants him, and that's where he goes.
This is the type of transition that Shane Boynton wanted.
So he's going to switch it across the goal front. That's a dangerous kick. Trotter rather got an on-kind bounce. He's tackled there without the man. She'll get a free kick. He will get a free kick. Morrissey pleads his case, but
lots of fortune.
Yeah.
Sorry, AJ. Yeah,
that's all right. I was just saying 7 marks for Al McKenzie.
And Trotter's going to get a 50-metre penalty for dissent, I would have thought. He's got up a bit too much there, from according to the umpire. So Trotter now is going to quickly play with no one really on the mark, so he can run up to his extra 15er, bang the kick to centre half forward, and that's a bad entry. Andrews did cop one around the head, and Habgood there had every right to spoil the footy, but unfortunately got Andrews clipped his forehead on the foot in the process. He's going to get a free kick at half back. Kick to the wing position here. Hardy has to compete. Good mark by Borg against Carmody. Class Harbour centre mark of the day. That's a really good take from the recruit between half back and wing. Broadcast side. So he decides to kick it long up towards the wing. Big pack of players surrounding this one, but Stevens, he marked him pretty much in front there, pretty much uncontested in the end. So he's going to centre the kick, over the head of Maguire, turn over, and finds Daffy here. So the D's, can they strike first in the second half? He's kicked there to a 3-on-1. Oh, and he made them all. Melgrew's taking a ripper. Class Harbour centre mark of the day. I don't know how he marked that. He was still between 3 Bombers players, put the mitts up, and it stuck to his hands.
That's 4 marks on the Stevcom stat sheet, all rippers. All of them.
That was probably the best one so far.
Just outread them all in the end.
Yeah.
Stick it right his name down for mark of the day.
So Sammy Melgrew, this is a big kick for goal here. Just to put the margin back to 20 points from 40 direct from 45. And he has absolutely shanked it towards the left forward pocket. In fact, he's missed a lot out of bounds on the full. That's a bad miss.
So ball walk back in quickly now.
Someone's down in the pocket there.
Are they too? Okay, someone's been keeping an eye on that first, mate. So the ball's on the far side here.
Yeah, I think it's Dean Marnie, boys.
Half back, okay.
Yeah, it's Dean Marnie.
There we go. So ball coming in. Hutchison takes a strong mark in front there. So Irrewarra-Beeac, true centre wing, far side of the ground here. That's the injury update thanks to Kinfolk Chiropractic. He comes forward looking for McGuire. Gets through his hands. McKenzie done well at the back. Oh, overrunning it there. Could have picked it up and kept going with it. Couldn't. Now, quick kick off the boot. What's the umpire paid there? Anyway, doesn't matter. Running through the middle now, we've got Clissold. He said good to see him back, but he's let himself down, turned it over. So
he's very sore too, boys.
The ball comes out wide. He is. So anyway, it was Frampton goes on the left boot down the line. Nice looking kick too. Finds McGuire.
Yeah, he's coming to the ground, coming to the bench now. Yep.
So, feeds the handball over, telegraphed that. Lucky as a shepherd there from Andrews. Give Frampton the space, need to get away. Just chips the ball forward. Oh. Morrissey could have had a free kick there for a hold or too high. Rovos picks it up, swings around, gets the handball, but the umpire said no, it's gone out of bounds. So 35 metres around from the Irrewarra-Beeac goal. Well, the boundary line thrown right in front of the scoreboard.
He's going into the rooms now to get some work done, but he didn't. The main thing is he jogged to the bench, so that's a positive sign. So he might just cop a corky on the way through.
Always good when that happens. So ball in front. Gunning wins that one down. Secondary attempt there. That falls forward. The Gunning goes on the left boot. Sends it out the wing. He's opposing ruck when it's in the box seat, but the ball didn't get to him, but he ends up taking it over the line anyway. Him and Daffy take the ball over. We'll have a boundary line throw in. True centre wing here. We've travelled nearly 5 minutes into this quarter thanks to Richardson Real Estate. Ball to be thrown back in now. Grigsby and Gunning again do battle. Free kick will be paid here, and it's going to go to Gunning for a hold. So this is Alex Gunning now. Look at his options down the middle. Not a lot moving, so he just chips one over the top towards O'Meara. Small square on the ground. Done really well in the end. Hutchison, though, picks the ball up, feeds the ball across. Too much on his handball, but it ends up okay. So now a chance for Irrewarra-Beeac to drop foot again. Great kick. Finds Fletcher Hardy. So Fletcher Hardy just inside the centre square.
No one really to kick to.
Not a lot of movement up forward, so he just bangs it long in the Ramos direction. One out, and he's out-pointed beautifully there. So who's got that one? Is it Graham?
Yeah.
So Graham with the ball comes out wide again. Picked up. Handball could have been disposed of afterwards. Anyway, it's in the hands of Bone. Bone now chips the ball forward. Great kick to Larico. Larico on half back here for Otway District. Just need to calm it down. He just comes out wide again too. So finds it Burnett. Burnett with his second touch. Great smother there by Frampton. He does really well. Backs up. Gets the ball, feeds it back to the big Grigsby, who we've spoken about his kicking ability. Chips it in towards. But Borg has chopped that off really well, but his handball's gone awry. Lands in the hands of Dunn. Dunn gets through one, gets through two, goes long towards goal. And no, has missed off to the left.
Not a bad effort.
So the first score in this third quarter goes to Irrewarra-Beeac, who moved 10-6-66, leading Otway District 6-3-39.
So 27 points to margin again. Here's Josh Bone. Just humps the kick towards the wing position underneath it. Daffy. In fact, Avery through his fingertips. Picked up by Dewar. Well done by Avery. He was too high. Holding the ball. Take your pick. And he's getting himself a free kick, and there's a little bit going on. Frampton and Gunning just haven't shared pleasantries.
A mismatch there?
I think so.
Well, the brother comes in.
The brothers come in, 2 versus 1.
Where's his brother?
Not sure how much you'll get there.
And the big fella Grigsby comes in to set things out. Now,
that'll be 50.
And that'll be 50 as well.
Oh, okay.
What's happened here?
There was a whistle before he went to hit him, knocked him though.
But boys, just on the STEVCOM stat sheet, 3 50-metre penalties to Otway Districts now, none to Irrewarra-Beeac.
So Avery was dealt with, I think, off the football. So
the 50 was for moving for.
I think so, yeah. So Gunning got the kick inside 50. Malgrave's got a good run of it, but a good mark. Gee, that's a good mark taken there by, I think that's Patch. It is Patch. Terrific grab. Class half a centre marker that I contender. He's going to switch play. Finds Hutchison. Hutchison goes out even wider and finds Brody Hardy. He quickly dishes it off by Hander Stevens. He's got the whole wing to run around. He goes over the top. Here's a chance for Dunn if he can pick it up. He turned it over. Here's Burnett there, starting to get himself into the game in this third term. His kick wasn't so great. Coots gets it back to Burnett. Burnett snapping balls, turned over again. Toby Middleton just off a standing start. Kicks to the wing position. That's a beautiful kick. And finds Charlie McGuan. Between wing and half forward, rather. He plays on quickly. He's run a fair way. Centers to kick nicely. Finds Andrews. He's going to get it inside 50. Morrissey's one-on-one. Good contest there between him and Trotter. Ramos gets back to piece of it. He's already kicked a couple of rippers today. Hand passed over the top to Morrissey. Great tackle to Avery. Ball up. Gee, they made a meal of that one, did the Irrewarra-Beeac side.
That's some good play.
No, well done there by the Otways defensive. Stood up in the third quarter to start with. Avery taps it straight down to Dewey. He has a snap. It's offline. I think it was touched anyway, but it's gone through for behind. So they go on to now 10-7-67 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Otway Districts are 6-3-39, so they haven't moved from that half-time score.
So Trotter now to bring the ball in as the playing circle.
Oh, lucky Pete Hickey's not here.
Trotter plays on, drives the ball long out of defence. That's a great-looking kick too, but... Lissold spilt the mark. He probably should have taken, put himself under a bit of pressure, and his team now with it, but goes back, fights hard. Ball picked up, ends in the hands of Fletcher, drives it forward. Fletcher
Hardy, you're on the right path.
I knew I was on about Fletcher Hardy. Picked up now. Dunn has a chance. Swings around. That's not Dunn, sorry. That was
Fletcher Hardy.
Fletcher Hardy. That time again. Yeah, get it right, Spud. Drew, you through me by being right.
Boys, Charlie Morris is a bit proppy as well earlier.
Is he? Kinfolk chiropractic.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, well picked up there, Will.
Ball comes out towards Gunning. That's a great effort there by Swain.
What a spoil.
Oh. That's close to one of the plays of the day there, Drewy.
We're getting into it.
Yeah, there's a bit of spice in the game.
It's a WrestleMania weekend, Drew, isn't it?
That's of course, kick starts tomorrow morning. Good umpire all over it. It's a well umpired in the end.
Well, the ball in's been snuck around about 10 metres. It's right in front of the commentary box. No, it doesn't. So
Game on at Simpson, boys. We'll get a score for you shortly.
Actually, Ferrari wins that one down. He goes over the back here. Picked up by Avery, who gets a quick handball away. Beats everybody out of bounds. So true centre wins.
Simpson 8-7-55 lead the Eagles 7-6-48. LV 9-9-63 lead South Colac 5-4-34. Lorna 9-4-58 lead Colac Imperial 7-4-46, and still Apollo Bay up by a goal at 5-6-36. Berrigara 4-6-13. There's a free kick here.
Stuart's done well to talk them into that being the last possession. I don't think it was. It was clearly not. But anyway, it goes to Eno drive, that long driving foot down towards Morrissey. He's out-pointed beautifully there by Trotter. Trotter takes a good relieving mark here for Otway District and switches out wide.
The defence have been good to start this quarter.
It has. So Daffy with the ball now. Just steps around, sells a bit of candy, then goes long down the line, but no one there but Andrews for Irrewarra-Beeac. So the ball will be coming back with interest.
Indeed.
So Andrews chips the ball into the middle. Nice looking kick there. Lands in the hands of Middleton. Has one for the afternoon. He goes wide to Dewar. Dewar could have gone wide. Enter again, but decides to go straight down the line. Hasn't quite got a piece of that as much as he wanted. Pedersen dropped what he probably should have taken. Morrissey now the chance to pick it up. Does so. Wrapped up in the Pedersen tackle. He's not going anywhere. We'll have a ball up at 15 metres out from the Irrewarra-Beeac goal.
I think they're throwing Sam Melborough in defence and get this stoppage as well. He's the last line of defence.
Mate, ball up. Pedersen gets a quick handball across. The umpire said out of bounds, so we will now ball it in. So
the D's, their back line's holding up really well, as you spoke about, Drewy, but the one thing that's not going their way is they haven't got the ball in their territory.
They just can't get it past the centre line, can they?
It's just time going off.
They're just coughing the ball up under no pressure at all. They just need a bit more control in their ball movement to just get themselves back into the game, because if they're not scoring, it's not going to help their cause.
So Ramos grabs it out of the air.
Oh, no way!
Kick, an absolute gem!
Goal.
What a goal!
Wow, that is a West Vic Sheds Garage's goal of the day.
That's it. That's it, Amy.
Give it to him.
One.
Yep.
Wow.
West Vic Sheds and Garage's goal of the day.
How many's he got now?
So that's five. That's five to him now.
Not a bad day.
I've got down 3 goals of the day. They're all 3 of him in one in each quarter. So Ramos has 5. Irrewarra-Beeac have 11-7 now, leading Otway Districts at 6-3. We've travelled about 12 and a half minutes.
Well, sorry, young mate.
Richardson Real Estate.
That's it. Well, there's stars and then there's generational stars. He's one of those, and he's a one-touch player. That if he fumbles that, then he's not kicking a goal. So one-touch players are so pivotal.
Gee, that was an unbelievable finish. Back in the middle here, they got some reward, which they needed to, because they've been threatening the player to start this 13. They go again through Enor. Enor's kicked towards half forward. They're looking for Harris, but I think it might have been the last touch rule, I think.
It's outside 50,
Yep, and it'll be a free kick to Coots. So we're sort of threatening to come, really, because Irrewarra-Beeac have dominated this third quarter. I think Otway District's only been inside 50s about once or twice. So the kick into the corridor. Overhead everybody here, but the Bombers are well set up behind the ball. Here's Stevens. Good handball there to Middleton. This is Blake. Kicks to centre half forward here. It's not a great entry. Should be knocked up here by Borg. He's got about 20 metres by him in the clear. Kick long up towards the wing, but no one there. And mark taken by Tom Frampton. So Frampton now goes short to Morrissey. This is Charlie Morrissey. He's 2.5 kicks from goal. He already kicked a couple today, the youngster. And he's going to centre the kick to our 35 out. Here's that man again, Ramos. What can he do here? Oh, he turns him inside out. He has a pair. That is goal of the day. He said the first one was better. I could do one better.
Absolute goal.
He's kicked 6. One of the goals of the year. Unbelievable. 12-7-79.
Sheds and Garage's goal of the day.
To 6-3-39. That goal was a lot better than the 3 were nominated for the goal of the week last week in the AFL. Wow.
You just knew he was kicking it, honestly.
He's tagging it on Forest Will.
When it hit the boot, you just saw it coming back, and you're like, that's going straight through the middle, isn't it? Wow.
He's taking the mickey now.
Wow, this is a Jeremy Cameron type performance.
Oh,
he has opened the game apart.
So Ferrari and Rwanda battle in the middle. Ball's up in the air there. Ferrari wins it now quite convincingly. Who's the first to get to it? Enor. He handballs wide at the top now. Wide to Stevens, who's a beautiful user of the ball normally. And he lets me down on cue. Morrissey. Ball bounces out the side. Harris in front there. Can't pick it up. Ball bouncing along the ground. wrapped up now in a tackle. The umpire says, I'll have it. And the commentator's curse, which...
I think Quan Ramos pointed to us.
I think he did.
Heard you, Drew.
Maybe because you're pronouncing his first name wrong, Drew.
Because it's Juanito. Anyway, the ball's in the air. It's come back to the ground again. He's saying, no, he's saying, listen, boys, I'll see you at Scratch's fundraiser tomorrow at North Geelong. That's what he's saying.
There you go.
Anyway.
Juanito Ramos.
Juanito, yes. Ball in the air now. Ferrari wins that tap down over McGuan, but the ball doesn't go that far.
Where is he?
On there. Here we go. Is he leading? No, Morrissey's
great kick.
And just used the body beautifully there, Morrissey.
This is getting dangerous, getting a serious blower here.
Definitely.
When NL's leading, when he's on his left foot like that, you're put down the glasses style Lou Richards.
This is getting really dangerous here for Otway Districts because the Irrewarra-Beeac have dominated this third quarter. In the way this is going, this could get very, very
Charlie
ugly.
Morrissey already has 2 for the day, coming in for his third. Kicking about 45. The ball leaves the boot. He's tugged it to the left a little bit, so it moves on to 11-8 now. Otway Districts 6-3. Is you right, Drew? The one over kick 2 goals, 3 this quarter.
It's nothing, yeah. They don't look like scoring either, Otway.
16 minutes.
Irrewarra-Beeac are just so well set behind the ball that the D just can't get it out of their back half.
Since the D's to kick the first 2 goals, it's all been the Irrewarra-Beeac. Trotter brings the ball back into play there. That's a long kick there, punched forward by Gunning, but only as far as Patch. Centres to kick to centre half forward, marked by Eno, and he's off to the races here. Hand pass to Tom Frampton from 49. He goes for goal and goes bang! That's cleared the fence by 10 metres. Oh, it's raining goals here in Irrewarra, and the Bombers are gone bang, bang, bang. They're 13-8-86. Otway Districts have stopped to a walk. They're on 6-3-39. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. The Bombers can just do whatever they want, Will.
That's it. They've lifted the intensity, and Otway just can't seem to match it at the moment. Obviously, they need to win a contested possession and also a clearance at the moment. The centre clearances have been dominated by Irrewarra-Beeac at the moment, and it just gets to a point where the defensive Colac Otway, can't contain it anymore.
I was just going to say that's why Grigsby's been off too. So
48 points, 47 points rather. This could get within 70 to 80. Would hope it doesn't. So now the D's get a rare centre clearance, although his kick was smothered. Here go the Bombers again through Grigsby. He's sick to centre half forward. It's cut off nicely. And the mark being taken there by Harvey.
No, it's Coots.
Coots, sorry. So Coots is going to decide, not sure what to do with it. So decides to go out wide.
Shane Boynton did talk about it pre-game as well, Drewy, about...
Oh, they've coughed it up.
lapses.
Oh, no, they might have coughed it up, which they have. Dunn gets it to hands to Harris. Hand passes to Frampton. This is Jacob. 50 metres out. I did well to Hutchison. 47 metres out. Hit the post. Jeez, it came back. Jeez.
Oof.
That made it wasn't the greatest of kicks, but gee, it somehow nearly snuck through for a goal. So they got a 13-9-87. He's kicked 1 goal, 1 today. To Otway Districts who are 6-3-39, and quite frankly, don't look like scoring. So Trotter got the kick in, goes short to Borg. He's had a bit of it in this third term. Well, in fairness to him, the ball's been down there a lot. So Borg has got the footy now. What can he do with it here? I mean, they haven't really gained much traction. This is Gunning. This is Ed. He's got it on half back. Gee, that's a poor kick. Turnover again. Here's the chance for Middleton. This is Blake. Kicks towards a hot spot. Ramos was held. How was that not a free kick, umpire?
He played for it.
I reckon you're right. But he was, ball pin. We'll get a ball up there.
Definitely had a hold of his arm there, I thought.
He had him in the cross armbar.
Yeah.
So ball thrown up again. Ramos is in the ruck. What can he do here? He won the tap there. He can do it all at the moment. Trot up. Just hacks the kick out of the congestion. Dewar underneath it. Should take and mark or mark free kick, take your pick. He's going to go short and he's going to come back around the mark.
Chris Dunn had it.
Chris Dunn, there was no one within 20 metres of him. So Dewar is 60 metres from goal. He's going to kick. That's well cut off by Burnett. He did really well. He read it well off the kick. But this has been their problem. He goes short. He thought I'd been short. Duffy might be cramp, I reckon. Looked like that. The tape, it's nothing missing. And that is on the full as well. That has just been the story of this third quarter.
He grabbed that left knee and looked.
Yeah, he looked like a bit,
just on the outside.
Just sums up the third quarter in a nutshell. Here's Dewar. He's got the footy, just banks the kick inside 50, but well read in the end. And well read. Taken on that occasion there by Graham. He kicked a goal today already, now going in defence. He's chipping it wide to McKenzie. He was brilliant last week. today. He's copped a fair bit. He's had a lot of position up the ground. That's a dangerous one. Well done, Carmody. Boundary throw in. Geez, I want to know the timing forward half because Irrewarra-Beeac will be coming up to 90%, I reckon.
I can tell you it's 20 minutes gone, mate. It's 20 minutes in the forward half.
So, Stevcom stat sheet, Irrewarra-Beeac 90% forward half this quarter, Drew.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
So, ball to be thrown in again here. So, like I said a couple of times here, Otway got to be very, very careful here.
They're reading the kicker, Drew, at the moment.
Yeah, they're just well set up on the ball. Looks like it's Tom Handel doing the right work.
Doing the right work.
He's doing it all. Boundary throw in. Well, he made a contest of it at least anyway. Gunning, gets it hands to McKenzie. Smile smothered by Duo. McKenzie going back and after it again. Look out, boys. Dunn takes it over. We get a boundary throw in. And... when the back's been paid. No one really not sure what's going on. So McKenzie's got the free kick, even though McKinnon saw it. And... Oh, come on.
That's the 450 for Otway in the Stevcom stat sheet, Drew.
Seriously.
There's just a lack of communication between the umpire and players there, unfortunately.
The stand rule, mate, I'd say it is the worst rule ever to be embedded in the game of footy. There's no way near that should be brought into local footy, which is a no fault of their own, obviously. So McKenzie's now got the free kick now. It's inside 50 here for Otway at Hammond. I've been down there for 10 minutes. Ball kicked long. Burnett rode it beautifully. He got tackled. Violence to call there, and the Bombers have got it again here.
Good tackle.
And that's a really good tackle there. There's a bit going on off the footy, and there's a free kick. And it's going to go to... Who's it going to? I've got no clue. It's going to go to Otway. And it's going to go to Habgood. So Habgood's got the footy now. No one really coming at him, so decides to get from 55. Kicks towards the hot spot. Malgrew had a good piece of it. He had a good run at the football. Andrews very, very calmly rushes it through for a behind. So Otway on the board in the second half. 6-4-40. Irrewarra-Beeac 13-9-87 here with the Bombers in complete control.
So McDonald retrieves the ball from the fence. About to bring it back into play. A bit of feeling in the game, but needed directed at winning the footy, I think, Drewy.
Absolutely,
so
Slaughter.
McDonald now.
It's not going to help when it's 8 goals down.
No, it goes long down the line. Great looking kick. Ball is brought to ground there. Could have been a free kick for front on contact. The umpire said no, wrapped up in the tackle there. Not going anywhere. We'll have a ball up, and that's Fletcher Hardy. He'll be the last man to get up off the ground.
Free kick.
Oh, no, he got the free kick.
Apollo Bay boys, 6-9-45, lead Birregurra 5-6-36.
Just chips the ball over to Frampton. Frampton swings on that left foot, kicks it into Hutchison. Why wouldn't you? Hutchison's free in the middle, no one near him. Now they come across and man the mark. Decides to chip over the top. Great looking kick to Dunn, he mustn't have had a shower because he's on his own all day. Not a great looking kick there in the end. Goes over the back. Quick defence there by Otway District. Doesn't work. Frampton taps the ball across. Cruel bounce for Dewar there. Running through Burnett. His own teammate dispossessed him, but he was good enough to pick the ball up. Try on the left foot. O'Meara in front there. Drops what he should have taken. Swings out of trouble though. Gets a handball over the top. Here's a chance for Larico. Larico drives long. Mulgrew at the back. Puts the hands up. Spoiled by his own teammate again, but he's good enough. Recovers. Throws on the left boot. Unfortunately, has pushed it to the far side. So 6-5. 41, 13-9, Irrewarra-Beeac. So,
Spider, did I hear you calling Chris Dung then?
No, Dung.
But you were saying he smelled.
No. There's the clanger of the day.
To yourself?
Take it off me.
Around the grounds, boys. Apollo Bay, as I mentioned, 6-9-45. Lead Birregurra 5-6-36. That's at three-quarter time.
Wow.
So the Hawks try and a long, winless drought.
Imagine Michael Harrison.
Wow, Lawn 10-6-66 lead. Colac and Bills 8-5-53. LV. Get ready, AJ, 11-11-77.
Lord Nelson.
Thank you. Lead South Colac 5-4-34. And Simpson lead by 7 points now on the Eagles. 61 plays 54.
So the ball walked back in, falls. Luxor Fortifies back for Hampton. Ran through what he probably should have taken, but ended up with the ball now. Quick handball through. Finds Middleton. Middleton feeds one out wide. Steady ball comes out wide to Dewar. He feeds it out wide. Here we go. Build up again. Little kick over top. Finds McQuan. Just a class player, Andy McDonald. McDonald goes to another kick.
Oh, Chris Dunn is
The siren has beaten. Well, no one's near him again, mate. So, anyway, three-quarter time sees the home side. Irrewarra-Beeac 13-9, leading Otway District. We kept goalless that quarter, who was 6-5.
Let's go around the courts. Birregurra 80 defeated Apollo Bay 8. Irrewarra-Beeac 47 defeated Otway Districts 44. And Simpson 41 have defeated the Western Eagles 38. And a good game in netball there. So 2-0 are the Tigers. As I mentioned, around the grounds as well. Again, Apollo Bay line 9 points over Birregurra. Lorne have just kicked the goal to lead by 19 over the Imperials. Elvie looked home against South Colac. They're up by 49 points. And Simpson have just kicked the goal to lead by 13 points. We'll take a break. Back with the last quarter after this from Warrowie Recreation Reserve here. The Bombers on top. They lead 13-9, place Otway 6-5.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
Mix FM, music that makes you feel good. We've got the latest hits.
Hey, Mr. DJ, play us some of this pretty little lady.
And the old school tunes you know always do.
Welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West, a state that's untouchable like Elliot Ness.
On air at Mix FM and now on Listener. Sign up and follow Mix FM.
Dropped marks and missed passes. We've seen a clanger or two on the field and court. Just don't make one when it comes to your plumbing. Servicing Colac and surrounds, Hester Foley Plumbing. They make sure your hot water stays hot and your cold water stays fresh. The team does gas fitting, even sort out your roofing and stormwater pipes. Plus sewer problems or blockages don't stand a chance. Don't make a clanger when something goes wrong at home. For reliable local plumbing you can count on, find Hester Foley Plumbing on Facebook today.
Take the next step in your IT career. Minerva Foods Australia is offering secure, full-time opportunity in Colac. They're looking for an IT support technician to provide hands-on support, oversee smooth systems, and help drive day-to-day operations. With strong career development, a supportive workplace, and the backing of a global company, Minerva Foods offers more than just a job. It's a great career move. Applications are now open. Start a career with Minerva Foods. Email recruitment-au@minervafoods.com.
At Sports Power Colac, we're strong supporters of local footy and netball. We've got everything you need for the season. The most popular shoes, boots, socks, shorts, compression gear, balls and more. This football and netball season, see us at Sports Power Colac, your local experts.
Ben Spokes at We Spoke Insurance Specialists can come to you with the ideal insurance to protect what matters most. You'll get market-leading personal service and advice with We Spoke Insurance Specialists. Find them on Facebook. Authorised representative of PSC Connect Proprietary Limited. Please consider all terms and conditions.
Mowers are in stock and available now from Mark Benton Farm Machinery Repairs Simpson, your authorised Ferris and Victor dealer. Ferris and Victor zero-turn mowers offer a smoother ride, delivered by 2 or 4-wheel independent suspension together with a steel fabricated deck. Both brands are quality built and made in the USA. They also carry a range of belts and blades for other mower brands and stock a large range of 4-ply and 6-ply ATV and side-by-side tyres. Mark Benton Farm Machinery, 580 Sunday Ridge Road, Simpson.
Now at Harvey Norman, 10% off selected AEG kitchen appliances plus 10-year manufacturer's warranty. That's right, upgrade to premium AEG kitchen appliances and save. 10% off selected AEG oven and cooktops plus 10-year warranty. 10% off selected AEG range hoods and dishwashers and 10-year warranty. Experience the premium German-designed AEG range with this amazing offer in-store and online. 10% off selected AEG kitchen appliances plus 10-year manufacturer's warranty at Harvey Norman now. Conditions apply.
Harvey Norman, Warn Ponds and Warrnambool.
Cam here from Colac Collision Centre. We handle your insurance repairs with care and precision. No stress, just quality work. Trusted by locals right across the southwest. Colac Collision Centre, Hugh Murray Drive.
Our legendary tradie on Mix FM.
Dynamic Recovery is the leader in remedial and sports massage. From deep tissue massage, cupping and compression boots. Boost your performance, recover faster and get more out of your season. Book online now at drrsm.com.au.
Silver's Circus Spectacular, a 2-hour action-packed new and refreshed circus program featuring a kaleidoscope of international circus stars. Come see the crazy men on motorbikes tear up the globe of death, the Tratloo's playful performing puppies, and the hilarity of Mr. Wallace and Murr. You may even spot a dinosaur. Silver's, a modern circus with a twist.
Performing April 23rd to 26th at the Colac Showgrounds.
Powered by KFC Colac, Sports Power Colac and Minerva Foods. This is CDFNL Live.
And we are back, CDFNL Live from Warrowie Oval here. Irrewarra-Beeac, the home side, the commanding three-quarter time lead, 13-9-87 over Otway Districts, 6-5-41. Drewy, Stats, mate.
AJ.
Stats, mate.
That's all right, mate. Irrewarra-Beeac, 16 free kicks to three-quarter time, 14 to Otway Districts, 18 hit-outs to Jack Grigsby of Irrewarra-Beeac. It's also 13 to Charlie McGuan. Otway Districts, 15 to Alex Gunning. Major stats winner for the Irrewarra-Beeac side of things, 19 to Bryce McDonald, 15 kicks, 4 handballs and 3 marks. Otway Districts leading stats winner, a couple on 16, Alex Burnett, 8 and 8, and Carl Daffy, 13 and 3.
Couple around the grounds in the Hamden League. Game tightened up at the Gardens Oval. Cobden 7-11-53, Lake Port Fairy 7-6-48, and Hamilton 7-4-46, Lee Camberdown 6-1-37. Other games around the ground. Store Football lead by 2 points over Koroit. South Warrnambool lead by 14 against Warrnambool, and Portland Lake 3-1-19 to 2-1-13. Meanwhile, in the CDFNL scores, Apollo Bay up by 10 points, 6-9-45 to 5-5-35. Lorne up by 19, Albi up by 49, and Simpson lead by 8 points. So last quarter underway here at Maroon. Here we go through Cooper Stevens. He's kick inside 50. Ramos! He's going for number 7. He's on fire today.
Colac 10-7-67 lead at Geelong West 7-10-52. 13 minutes in the last.
Ooh, so good game going on there now. And Cooper Stevens there, just absolutely champagne football.
Injected himself into the midfield as well for the last quarter.
Yeah, I like that move.
What a masterstroke to begin with, potentially here.
So Ramos has already got 6. He's directly in front. 35 metres out. Kicks. And he has missed it just through for a behind. He's had an excellent afternoon. He's kicked 6 goals, 2. And it takes him to 13-10-88 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Otway Districts are 6-5-41. Haven't kicked a goal for a long, long time, for at least half an hour. So the ball's...
Didn't kick one at all in the third quarter, mate.
No, never looked like, because the ball was hardly up that end. So ball will be brought back in by Trotter. He goes short. Finds Coots. So Coots now gets it by hand back to Trotter here. So trying to take some time in the last quarter, I reckon Otway will. Just take some momentum into next week. Here's McDonald again now for the Bombers. Chipping ball's a nice one. Finds Toby Middleton. He wants to dish it up back to McDonald here. Oh, he sailed to Kenny beautifully. 55 out. Kicked off the side of his boot. Doesn't matter.
Can't do anything wrong.
And Cooper Stevens has taken the mark. 40 metres out, almost directly in front. I don't think he meant to pass it.
Complete shock that it's gone from McDonald to Stevens. It's an absolute shock.
So Cooper Stevens is going to have a shot for goal here. He's had another terrific game. And he's going to go back from 45. Left half forward for goal number 14 on the board. Kick on the way. Looks pretty good. And it's gone barrel straight. Cooper Stevens kicks his first for the afternoon. And that's their 14th. And they are really running away now. It's just about percentage now, you would assume, for the Bombers. They go to 14-10-94 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Otway Districts are 6-5-41. The margin is a 50, 8-7, 55 points.
Yeah, it's getting out now, isn't it, Drewy?
53, sorry.
Shane
53.
Boynton was adamant that the boys could still come over from a massive deficit for the D's. Just playing simple footy, staying on your man and using the fat side of the ground.
So Grigsby and Gunning doing a battle again. Gunning wins that one down. So ball broken free by the Rocky. It gets a handball across to Bone. Bone turns around out of trouble. Great little handball over the top. Driven forward here. Otway a chance to get one back. Marlborough. Oh! Can't quite take the mark. Ferrari runs onto it. He's outpointed here by McDonald. Done well. I tell you, it is. It's outside the 50, is it? Because you can't tell from here.
Throwing. Yeah. Oh, they want to deliver it.
Just inside. Don't want to deliver it. God, there's enough rules without trying to deliver it in as well.
True.
God almighty.
True.
That would have been a class harvest centre of the mark as well.
That'd be mark of the year.
Mark of the year. So,
mark of the decade, just about.
Grigsby comes in. He does win that one down over Gunning. Gunning, his brother is there as well, fighting for the ball. Can't quite pick it up and get it out. The umpire's going to give him say to be mine. So, 45 out from the Otway District goal.
Yeah, Bryce McDonald's down, boys.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's
not good.
Kinfolk chiropractic update there.
He
doesn't look good at all.
At his leg, it might be his knee.
Oh no.
Trying to get to his feet, but
oh no.
Oh no,
the trainer's gone down.
The trainer's gone down. Need to send a couple of stretchers out.
What's happening?
Oh. He's don't think he's back to his feet, so that's a good sign. So
He was grabbing at his left knee.
Right, so the umpire's balling it up anyway. So Gunning wins that one down convincingly there. The Rocker overruns it and is dealt with unceremoniously. Oh, it was Ferrari actually.
You can't afford to lose him, no. But the good thing is he doesn't look too bad.
He's moving. He's a little proppy, thanks to Kinfolk Chiropractic. He's a little bit proppy, but he's set himself in the hole. So Gunning wins that one down again. Comes over the back to Daffy. Daffy feeds a handball out wide. Left, right, comes back again to Clissold. Clissold swings on that left foot. A bit of a chaos ball in the middle. Mulgrew nearly takes one that he had no right to. Ball spills free. 25 out now. Chance. Oh, hold has been paid. Burnett will win the free kick here. Has a chance to kick Otway Districts' first goal since probably halfway through the second quarter, Drewy.
Yeah, well, I'm Bryce McDonald. I'll just take myself off.
Well, you might as well now, mate. The game's over.
Yeah, correct. Getting ready for next week.
And the Peter Hickey airfield behind us is very, very busy at the moment. So Burnett comes in on that left foot. Goal umpire does not move. So they move to 7-5-47. But trailing Irrewarra-Beeac, who are 14-10. We have gone nearly 5 minutes of this final quarter here, thanks to Richardson Real Estate.
The main thing is for Bryce McDonald, at least he can jog to the bench, so that's a good sign.
Definitely.
Hopefully it's nothing
very
too
slow jog though.
Yeah,
could have been maybe a little slight hyperextension, maybe in the tight contest. Someone's fallen on the knee potentially,
which can happen. So
Corky.
Yeah, so they got Simpson here next week, which shapes it to be a big game now. That as well, because that game's going a little wide down at Simpson. Also, we'll keep it on what's going on at Berry, because Apollo Bay might be on the verge of breaking a long windless drought. We'll keep you updated at the moment.
Not a bad replacement. Dewey's a nice user of the ball too, so.
Yeah, exactly. Back in the middle we go. Otway get their first of the second half, which has been few and far between since the first quarter. Gunning over the top. Umpire just lets it go a fraction longer, and we'll get another ball up here.
Polo Bay 8 points up, and there is 11 and a half minutes to go in that game.
Oh, gee. And Lorne have kicked away against Simpson by 26 as Stevens out of that congestion, just banks the kick towards half forward. Toby Middleton tried to paddle it forward, but picks it up nicely. Back by hand to Jacob Frampton. Gets around on his trusty left footy. Kick inside 50. Morrissey, good hands. Glass Harbour centre mark of the day.
That's 8 marks. 8 marks on the Stevcom stat sheet.
That's a real positive today. Simpson 11-9-75, lead the Eagles 10-8-68.
A lot of those inside 50 marks as well, which is important.
Yeah.
Colac 9 points up over Geelong West, 19-minute mark of the last quarter.
South Colac 63, defeated Albi 48 as a snap from Morris. He's going right to the goal line. Ball off hands. It's a goal.
Ramos has kicked another one.
I reckon Ramos has kicked it.
How many is that?
Kicked it off the ground.
He has.
That's 7.
He's got 7 out of nowhere again.
Well, I'm going to say, Drewy, he's going to win the goal of the day.
Yeah,
so I'm going to run with that, all right?
Yeah, definitely. That's $1 a one shot right there. Ramos has got 7. And they've hit the tank. Brace the bat, they've got the century up. 15-10-100, Irrewarra-Beeac, lead Otway 7-5-47. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
Yeah, look, they're just starting to get on top, aren't they? Obviously, the Otway just managed to get one back, but you know the quality sides are able to win the contested possessions and get it inside 50.
So Mackenzie's gone to the ruck now by look at it up against Grigsby.
Is that Mulgrew, is it?
Oh, it's Mulgrew.
Oh, Mulgrew's the side, is too.
Jumped.
Oh, no, it is Mackenzie.
Mackenzie, I was right the first time. Thank you. It's not off, I'm
Sorry,
right.
Spider.
Please let me live my 5 seconds. So the ball comes out. Gunning gets a quick handball out of the pack. Ball looking long for Larico, but geez, that was really, really read well by Patch, wasn't it? He comes into Dewar. Oh, I thought I was going to call no 15 for a second. He has a player out wide here, so he uses him well. That's Hardy, who should have probably marked it, but anyway, he swings onto the right boot, chips it over the top. Nice looking kick too. So controlling the ball, handball through, finds its way to Stevens, has a bounce, comes inside the Dewar again. Where's that man Ramos? Where is he? He's gone long towards Morrissey. Morrissey out-pointed there by Trotter.
He's been good today.
He has been very good today. So Trotter now just chips the ball over the top and finds Pedersen. Pedersen come long down the line to Mulgrew. Swings on that left foot. He's got 2 of them that he can choose from, but Mulgrew comes across. Umpire has paid the mark, but I think it was front on contact. He might have paid in the end there against Carmody. So he goes long down the line to Marnie, who's back on the ground after we thought he was done for the day early on. Handball out there by Gunning. Goes to the other Gunning now. He feeds it out wide. Ball is in the hands of Harvey. He
good
feeds
handball.
the ball. That's a very good handball out to Daffy. Daffy measures the kick. And O'Meara had that sprint before he had taken the mark.
He's just had one of those days, hasn't he?
An almost day.
Yeah.
Seems to be a few of them this week. A lot of blokes have almost days.
Bedby throwing here. Left foot pocket for Otway here. Just trying to get a little bit of respectability back on the scoreboard here. That's a very shallow throw in. He's going to let it go. No. The umpire said, no, throw it back in. Thanks, guys. He doesn't. He was going to take the free kick, but then he didn't want to.
It doesn't hurt to try.
Any way you can get him, Spider.
Absolutely. Especially that close to goal.
Exactly.
So he and Grigsby do battle again. Better throw in. Gunning wins the tap down on this occasion. Grigsby trying to paddle it out. Gunning, he has a ping at goal, and it's offline. And it's out on the full.
Very offline.
So free kick to be taken here by Andrews. So it makes it, like I mentioned there, so it's going to be Irrewarra-Beeac to play Simpson next week here. Next Sunday. And Otway Districts, I'm just trying to find who Otway play. There's about a turnover here, and here's Dill Clissold, well within kicking distance, 45 metres out.
The man who lives in Melbourne, boys, comes and still plays for Otway Districts. He's a great servant of this club for a long time, Drew. Had his injury problems, but
yeah, great to see him out there.
Fantastic to see him back.
So they play Alvey at home next Sunday, do the D. So Dill Clissold, got me a beautiful shot at goal from 40, and that is no exception. Nice finish from Dill Clissold.
Oh, it's a behind.
Oh, what? Wow.
To the near side.
Well, there's commentator's curse, Drew. Anyway, the ball straight back in. Dewar is on his own here. Oh, drops what he probably should have taken there. Anyway, still got support with him. Hutchison picks up the ball, but his handball smothered. The umpire said you've gotten rid of it. He handballed it anyway. Umpire's running the game. Yeah. So Bone with the ball now. 60 from his own goal. Kicks into the pocket. O'Meara's made space and has taken this one. That's a fantastic grab, one-on-one.
Not a lot Tommy Frampton did wrong there either.
He didn't do anything wrong. Just O'Meara protected the space really, really well. Takes the mark on his chest. And he'll have a shot from goal about 35, 40 metres out on a 60-degree angle. So right in front of the scoreboard here. Here comes O'Meara. Very deliberate approach. Crosses the 50-metre line now. Ball looks pretty good off
that
the
looks really good.
Back beautifully.
Nice.
Has got there.
Lovely finish.
Fantastic goal there by Conor O'Meara. That gets him 2 for the afternoon. That gets 8 up for Otway Districts. So 8-5. Trailing Irrewarra-Beeac, who are 15-10. We have gone just over 11 minutes on the Richardson Real Estate time clock.
Probably makes up, Spider, for the mark he should have taken about a minute or two before.
No, it doesn't. Should have marked that and kicked that goal through.
Yeah, nonetheless.
No, you're right. It does.
Nonetheless, so the D's of last 5 minutes have definitely lifted. They've managed to get a lot more of the territory inside 50.
Around the grounds, Apollo Bay up by 7 points. Still 9.5 minutes to go.
We have a draw on the course.
Lawn up by 20 against the Colac Imperials. Alvey up by 68 over South Colac, and Simpson have snuck away again. They lead by 18 points. We'll get some netball scores for you again shortly as Melgrew just wins it out of the centre. Kicks towards half forward. Oh, Andrews nearly dropped a terrific grab. Would have been a good mark at one-on-one contest here. The D's have got them up here through though. Kick inside 50 might have been touched off the boot, which it was. Bombers have got the numbers though. Have a locked up dad all day as Patch just hacks the kick forward, but no one really there. McKenzie well tackled by McGuan. That should be holding the footy, and it will be.
Oh no! Oh no!
That is a fantastic tackle.
Great tackle by Charlie McGuan, the son of Sean McGuan, and he's got to win himself a free kick at half-back. He's going to go out wide to Enor, the president. He's going to win his first home game as the president of the club. Kicks up towards half-forward, good kick, and Dunn's taking the mark. 55 metres out. Where's Ramos? He's lurking in the forward pocket somewhere. I don't know what Chris Dunn was doing then. He dropped the ball and he kicked it straight into the man on the mark. Would you believe it? As the D's clear it again and finds Burnett. Burnett's got the footy. He's going to send it a kick to Bone. This is Josh. Lockie Bone, unfortunately, did his hamstring just in the shadows of half-time and looked a pretty bad one too of that. Bouncing footy inside the field of play. Larico tackled nicely by Patch. Play on to call. Ball still in dispute there. McDonald's back out there, mate. Remarkable recovery. He's fine. He's going to shot the Andrews ball through his leg. 3 stumps out of the ground. Oh, they're all fell over. Ball's still in dispute. Gunning. Hand pass was smothered. Here's a chance for Swain. He can pick up the loose ball. Well played. O'Meara's down, might have copped the corky in the process. Has a bounce. Hand passes down to Dewar. Dewar through traffic, well played. Hand passed over the top to Toby Middleton. The Bombers can do what they want with it. Hand pass back to Swain. Swain's kick was pressured though. Tucked in there was Trotter. Trotter just hacks the kick forward, but it's all Bombers there. Taken by Dewar. Hand pass to Jacob Frampton. He just come off the bench. Good kick towards the middle. Here's Enor trying to pick up the footy, which he can. He does on this occasion. Has a bounce. Go for goal, my son. Go! He runs to 50. He decides to pass it to the forward pocket magnificently. And Chris Dunn's taken the mark in the left forward pocket.
Premium group paying player of the day contender?
Yep, indeed.
Absolutely.
It looks like Connor O'Meara's blipped to the bench. It doesn't look too flash either.
Kinfo chiropractic injury update.
Yeah, might have copped a corky or something. As Dunn plays on. Snaps. Looks okay.
Pretty good.
And he has threaded it. Goal to Chrissy Dunn. He has got his second. And the Bombers go on to 16-10, 106 on the Greg Allen Pharmaceutical scoreboard. To Otway Districts 8-6-54. And that's their third goal. They kicked 3 goals to 2 in this last term. And the Bombers are going to record pretty impressive winners in the end.
Yeah, that's it. They transitioned that ball superbly from true centre wing to get it to the fat side of the ground, and then they opened up with an old nice inside 50 kick.
And Chris Dunn was by himself again, Spider.
He's done him in. He's thrown the ball back in the middle now.
Oh, Lord.
McGuan versus Mackenzie. McGuan wins that one down quite easily. Goes out in front of him again.
Here we go.
Through. Drives it forward at Morrissey. Oh, would have been Mark 9 for the day, I reckon, if he had taken that one.
Yes, it would have been on the Stevcom stat sheet.
And has gone out of bounds about 20 metres around from the behind post. Irrewarra-Beeac into attack. I actually had that one down as the premium group painting player of the day, mate. That last goal was kicked.
Yeah, great play. It was great play.
Tommy Enor was really good through it. So the ball is thrown back in. Grigsby down the forward now. He just happily wins that one down, puts it out in front of Carmody. Carmody runs onto it, can't control the ball, and has been rushed through for a behind. Some nervous seconds there for the Otway District defence. So 16-11 plays 8-5, and we have gone nearly 16 minutes in this final term.
Ball's gone towards the wing, and Malgrove has it. Kick though, is a poor one. And the mark been taken by Bryce McDonald, who looked in all sorts about 10 minutes ago.
Wasn't Easter a couple of weeks ago?
I think he goes short. Finds Middleton, gives it by back to Dunn again. There, Spider.
Yeah.
Gets him passed over the top to Tommy Enor. We need to give him the kick a goal. He goes inside to the forward pocket. Morrissey's got the sit of the ball, kept the ball in play. Well done in the end by the defence there, Pedersen. Back it comes to Coots. He just hacks the kick out wide, and it's out of bounds on the foot. Or last touch rule, doesn't really matter. So the Bombers are going to take their kick here through the president and Tommy Enor. Fantastic to see senior players taking the presidency role on this year. It's great to see.
Right in front of the local constabulary, mate. The boys in blue have come out for a look.
Yep. So they've got the kick there, but 2.5 kicks from goal here. Ramos is deep in the square. Short kick finds Fletcher Hardy. He's shown good signs today.
Yes.
He's 55 out. The man of the mark is. Tell you what, he's going to fancy himself here.
Set shot.
Why not?
Well, why not? They got the game won. I don't know why the umpires tell him to hurry up for. He's going to have a shot. And he's going to kick it. It's a mould mungle finger breaking punt kick, and marked in there by Gunning. So Gunning marks it last line defence here as well.
Glad you got that out.
Well, lucky I was in all sorts of trouble. Ball kicked long. At the other side, Malgrove fly about 5 minutes early, but Enor again. He's just starting to get touches late in this game. Goes short. And here's Chris Dunn by himself again.
I know he's short, but really, he can't hide in the grass.
Chris Dunn's got the footy.
I get if there's a loose man behind play, you know, you can mop up kicks, but when you're standing inside the forward 50...
He's passed it off, and here's Morrissey. Got Mitz still couldn't recovers quickly, but he's well tackled, holding the ball. Free kick will go to the D's. And Chrissy Dunn's has bought his own Sharon since half-time.
Well, maybe they're all on Juanito.
Oh, true. He's going short and finds Avery. Avery goes out wide, dangerously, tried to drop what he should have taken. Carmody Price, some good pressure there. That was good play to the big fella Grigsby. He passes it off to the forward pocket. Morrissey trapped it okay. Kept the ball in. That might have been a little high, but I think he might have ducked himself into that. We're going to rethrow it.
Made it look worse than what it was, I think.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, he wanted a free kick, but the umpires are not going to fall for that this day and age.
It was a pretty good shoulder bump in the end.
It was. Boundary throw in, right forward pocket. 2-point game at Birregurra with 5 minutes left. Apollo Bay have led all day just about. As Dunn takes it over. No, Stevens kept it in. And they're just taking half an hour to sort each other out. I think Stevens wanted to cop one in the eye, I reckon. Ball spilled out. Borg has been good since half-time. Hand pass it to Avery. He kicked the match winner last week. No heroics again today. Chip kick there, and Dewar cuts it off. And he's taking the mark. 55 metres out.
It's been good, Dewar.
He's a good young player.
A lot of the footy.
And he's going to kick it. Centers to kick. That's a good kick. Oh, Fletcher Hardy dropped what he should have taken there. Still a chance here for the Bombers. Ramos is looking for number 8. He's lurking. He's got the football. Ball spilled out. Gunning to McKenzie by hand. Over the top it comes to Avery. Back by hand again to McKenzie. McKenzie's chipping ball. Was touched off the boot, I'd say. Bone. Back to Avery. He's run himself under all sorts of pressure again. But then, okay, Harvey caught. Should be holding the footy, I would reckon. And umpire's going to give it. He did duck into it. Good umpiring by Ross Panther.
Tried to take the tackle on.
Yeah, it's his prior.
He did indeed. And a shot for goal coming up here. And it's Tommy Swain. He's had a really good afternoon himself. He's already kicked one.
What a goal it was.
It was indeed. We've seen some rippers kick today. So, Tommy Swain, underrated player. An ultimate clubman from 45. Kick you up, and that's what happens.
Well,
talk to him up.
Again, the commentator's curse.
Yeah.
Well, that was really the commentator's curse. Didn't say he was going to kick it. He just talked him up for about 4 weeks. Anyway, Trotter with the ball in hand.
May as well shut myself up there for the rest of the day.
You'll be right, Drew. You'll be right, mate. Good luck doing that. Anyway, Trotter looking for options.
I think the journey tested him a bit. He had to arc out to the right.
He did. He didn't quite flush it. So he ends up going long down the line on the far side of the ground. Picked up quick handball in the middle now, a chance to run the ball out. Burnett goes long down the line. Marnie's cut off there by McDonald, who we thought was gone for the day. Anyway, ball's turned over.
Oh, here we go.
Drops it in the hands of Hardy.
Here we go. He deserves a goal today, Fletcher Hardy. He's been really good today. Hopefully, should go back and slot this first goal. He deserves one.
So Fletcher Hardy, about 30-35 out. No angle to speak of.
Yeah, Cooper Stevens in the hands of the trainers. Boys, King Folk injury update. They're just in the hands of the trainers. Might have caught one in the eye.
Yeah, it would have been a poke in the eye, I'd imagine.
But he looks okay, though.
Leather poisoning. Anyway, Hardy coming in now. Look at his first for the afternoon. Deliberate approach. Ball leaves the boot. Goal
well done, young man.
Look at him get around him too.
Good on him. Good on him. He deserves to kick a goal today. He has been terrific.
17-12 leads 8-5 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. We have gone 21 minutes thanks to Richardson Real Estate here at Warrowie Reserve. Home side commanding.
Every play got to him then. It just shows the really culture that the Bombers are clearly building, and such a young group. You know, when you can get these sort of wins, it means so much to the players and definitely the supporters, and it's been a pretty instrumental display here from them.
It'd be interesting to see, I don't know how long, I don't know if we're going to see Mitch Thornton at all this year, but there was another recruit, my name is going to the top of my head. Tomasic, is it?
Anyway, back in the middle again now. McGuan versus McKenzie. McKenzie wins that one down.
So that's a good sign.
Another grab. Burnett runs through, throws on the left boot. Almost going to chase his own kick, and does. Bursts through the pack, gets the 50, throws on the left boot. One out, Marnie and Dewar. And Dewar just out-pointed Marnie there.
He's been really good today, he's another young player that's shown really good signs today as well.
So he just chips the ball over the top. There's a lot of young kids out there, mate. And this is Swain, who we've spoken about being really, really good. Goes Middleton, goes back to Swain again. The old 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, very unkind bands there for Dewar. He's done really well. The handball over the top, lands in the arms of Brody Hardy. He drives the ball long down the line. So defence under siege again here. But doing well, come back on the left boot, driving it long. Players stand the green ready for he comes at it with courage. Done really well there. Handball flies over the top. Gunning picks it up, puts the ball out in front of Larico. He gathers the ball, hits the 50-metre line, runs in. Well-done goal. An absolute mongrel there. And McDonald is going to mop up again, as he's done so often today. So just chips the ball over to Frampton. Jacob, he swings on the left boot. Not a great kick, but all the time in the world there is Enor. Just do what he likes. Handball's over the top. Put his bit of pressure on his teammate there with a floating handball at Patch. Good enough to clean up. Goes to the other Frampton now. He's at centre half back. That's not 15, even if he does take the mark. But plenty of time here for the Irrewarra-Beeac side to look and measure what they want to do. Not a great kick. Brings Avery into the contest. Done well. He gets a handball out to Borg here. Borg with 2 to beat. Could have been dealt with harshly. The umpire says just that.
I think there's some big news down at Birregurra, boys. We'll get to it in a moment. We'll get to it in just a moment.
For the curse, Drew.
Borg with the free kick now. Just defensive side of centre wing here for Otway District.
We'll just get it confirmed.
Umpire waiting, and he moves it on, goes in short, but kicks it straight to Andrews. So Andrews ships the ball in the middle now. Time to build, and Errol runs through. Swings on that left foot. Have a shot, son. He decides not to. Goes out towards Morrissey. Morrissey overruns the ball, but he's the first back towards it. Picks it up, swings around the right boot, and goes bang. Another goal.
Commit with it, mate. I was in.
Yeah, I wasn't going to commit, mate. I never know what people are going to do. So Charlie Morrissey has his third to go along with his 8 marks for the day. 18 goals, 12 now. The home side are leading Otway District 8-5. We've gone 24 minutes. It's final term.
It's getting pretty difficult for the Colac Otway's defence here.
It's been all like that since half time, hasn't it?
That's it. The midfield just has been brutally dominated, and it's just culminated in an abundance of inside 50s that eventually just gets to their breaking point.
It looks like Apollo Bay have won their first game since 2024, so that's a massive result.
That's awesome.
6-11-47 to Birregurra 6-8-44, so one of the biggest upsets in league history, which is fantastic for the competition as the D's go inside 50 yet again, but Patch gets back and takes a really, really good mark in defence. He's going to switch it out, play again to Jacob Frampton. So the Bombers just doing whatever they want at the moment. Short to McGuan. Bring that fantastic news for the competition, which is the league you really want.
I think I tipped him, didn't I?
You might have actually.
You might have, yeah.
You did.
And good on for Pete Adams as well.
So the real question is, sorry to interrupt, who's going to go on the bus and do the roaming Brian on the team bus on the trip over to Geelong?
We'll come back to it as Carmody. Empire, he smells a goal, Tommy Enor. He's trying hard to get one. Here's a chance now for Fletcher Hardy. Kicks towards the centre, the centre half forward. Grigsby's getting in the act. He couldn't take the mark. But the ball spills out the trotter again here for the D's. He's going to switch play. Ball should get a free kick. Or Mark, take your pick. Class Harbour centre mark of the day. He's actually had a crack since half time. The ball's...
You said plenty of the ball down there.
Yeah, the ball's been about 80% of the time since half time.
Colic won by 16 points.
So they have the ball for the first time this year. And so just going to play, and Otway just trying to take something in the next week. Because they play Alby next week, which is no easy storm in the form they've been in today. Good finds McKenzie. McKenzie marks it on centre wing. So the time ticking down. He's going to short, that's a poor kick. And Jacob Frampton's taking the mark. Showing really good sides. Another youngster coming through the ranks here. Along with a number of juniors. That's a great kick. And the mark being taken there. I think it's Middleton. This is Blake. He's going to centre the kick if he wants, but he's having second thoughts what to do with it, so he's going to kick it long to centre half forward. Otway got all the numbers here again. Well done by Jacob, Tommy Frampton, rubber. Punched the ball away. Morrissey Hardy comes in, rubber. Here's Avery. It's centre half back here for Otway. Not sure what to do with it. Gets a handstand to Borg. Borg gets sweeps to Hempel that ride to the former South Colac junior and Larico. Great tackle there by Frampton. Good enough to get the hand pass away. And there's the siren. The Bombers are on. Go 2-1. And are going to be a real top 3 threat in season 2026. That was a very impressive performance after a bit of a slow start. And they really dominated the game from about halfway through the second quarter. And they looked in complete control of that as well.
Drew, you're going to go massive upsets. We were talking with that one, mate. Currently, Ocean Grove are 5 points in front of Drysdale.
Wow.
At the 25-minute mark of the last quarter.
Gee.
Big celebrations down there tonight, Spider.
Final score here, Irrewarra-Beeac, 18 goals, 12-120. They defeated Otway Districts 8-6-54. It was a dominant victory. I know the Otway Districts lost one of the key on balls just before the half-time siren, but how much would it have made a difference or not, we don't really know. But Irrewarra-Beeac were very, very impressive, and like I said, they're going to be a genuine finals chance yet again in season 2026. I would have thought, Spider.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Just your mate Travis Boakes kicked 5 for Torquay, but so's Tynan Smith. Yeah, they are, mate. They're very impressive. And when they were challenged early, could have gone either way. Younger sides, they kicked a couple of goals early, mate, and they could drop their head, but they stuck to their structures. Their more senior players stood up, especially in the middle. Hutchinson's first quarter was outstanding. Stood up and got them through, and then from that point on, pretty much halfway through the second quarter, the game was nearly over. They just don't know how to play.
Connor O'Meara were very, very proppy there, walking to the huddle there. He put up a big lip there, so hopefully nothing too serious with him. But
they got beat. It always hurts more when he gets beat, mate, I tell you.
That's exactly right. Let's go around the Grand Stakes to Think Water. The big story is Apollo Bay. They're on the board for the first time since 2024, which is fantastic to see. 6:11.47 defeated Birregurra 6:8.44. That is going to give him massive confidence going forward for the rest of the year, so it's fantastic to see. Lawn 12:10.82. They defeated the Colac Imperials 9:5.59. James Hughes with 4, Mitch Herbertson 3, Paddy Hughes with a couple, Charlie McCartan also kicking goal, Ethan Schroeder with 2 for the Cats. Big winner, Albie. 18-13, 121. They defeated South Colac 5-4-34.
Ocean Grove should win. They're 11 points up now.
Guess I got that tip wrong, didn't I?
And full-time down at Simpson, the Tigers at 14-9-93. They defeated the Western Eagles 11-10-76. So that's a big win that for Simpson as well. So
they're on the board, Drew? They're
on the board at least anyway. We'll have a look at some of the netball scores before we take a break here. Get ready for our post-game show. Birregurra 80, they defeated Apollo Bay 8. Irrewarra-Beeac 47. They're on the board for the first time this year. They defeated Otway Districts 44. Colac Imperials in a cracking game of netball reports 52. They defeated Lawn 48. South Colac 63. They defeated Elby 48. And Simpson 2-0. 41, they defeated the Western Eagles 38, and unfortunately, AJ Essendon got done by 7 points.
Oh, bit of a close loss.
No, 9 points, rather.
17-17,
119, they defeated the Bombers 17-8, 110.
Colac won by 16 points.
Thank you.
How the Hawkers going?
And they're up 25 minutes in the first quarter. They lead 6-2-38. They lead the Power 3-1-19. I'll just give you a couple handle league scores before we go to a break here. Featuring Cobden and Camperdown. Cobden 8-11-59, they defeated the Seagulls 7-6-48. And Hamilton 9-4-58, they lead Camperdown 6-1-37. So Cobden 1-1. And
97-80 now. Ocean Grove was 17 points down at three-quarter time.
Wow.
And now 17 points up.
That's a fantastic effort from them. We'll take a break here on CDFNL Live, back with the post-game show sponsored by the RSL. We'll try and speak to a player of the game as well. We'll get our awards done, some stats, and we'll recap what's happened around the grounds and around the course of footy netball scoreboard. So stay tuned on Mix FM. Big winners for the Bombers this afternoon.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live. Take the next step in your IT career. Minerva Foods Australia is offering a secure, full-time opportunity in Colac. They're looking for an IT support technician to provide hands-on support, oversee smooth systems, and help drive day-to-day operations. With strong career development, a supportive workplace, and the backing of a global company, Minerva Foods offers more than just a job. It's a great career move. Applications are now open. Start a
Half-time. Back in Jarvis, our man in the first quarter, gets another handball and the ball tapped back to him now, runs towards 50, centres the ball, or actually way, Will Jarvis, undoubtedly.
Takes the mark. He's 55 metres from goal. Probably a bit too far out on a day like today. He spitters to kick inside 50. Oh, good mark.
That's Levi Dino.
And Levi Dino
off here. Packs around it. Big kick on the right. Boot in front. Here's Antake. No, he doesn't quite take the mark. Ball curls free. Go over the back. And Zybel has a goal. Probably richly deserved for the amount of attacking there. I love it. He decides to centre the ball. Smart kick, but there's no one really.
Oh, yes.
Has made it his own from 3 deep.
That's what a call up quarter. No, and he's copped the kick up, and now Hutchison the player you don't want to give it to. Kicks inside 50. Hayward, good mark. Class over centre mark of the day. Ollie had his eyes on the ball the whole time. 20 and the Eagles clear it away. Here's Dynhoven. Gets around 1. Runs to 45. Hayes goes for goal. It's going to fall forward at mark. Taken by Spokes. But no, on Victoria and Wesley will rain in about 15 minutes. So Bosley's got the footy. Kick towards the space. Beautiful. And that's a good catch in the end. Taken on that occasion there by McClellan.